Before we get started, by the way, guys, thank you all for hanging out. Thanks for tuning in. Coming joining me on my birthday. And I figured we'd do something a bit different. I owe this, just to everyone's benefit, I owe this whole thing from the charity stuff. The Bob Ross thing I owe from charity business in October, where we raised about £1,100, about $1,400 for Blue Cross, which was insane. This was one of the incentives. So I'm doing a Bob Ross stream for it off the back of Blue Cross. That got confusing in my head. But it's also my birthday today, and I usually don't do anything, so I decided to do something. So, yeah, I got my palette primed. Ooh. Look, I got my palette primed with notes on of what color, what they're called, because I need that. My wife did it. And above me, you'll get to watch Bob himself. Real Bob. Happy you're closer to retirement. Retirement's a joke. That doesn't exist. Oh, yeah, no, cat's in bed. I've got all my stuff, don't worry. I've got water too. I have no idea how this is going to go. I feel like it's going to be awful. Welcome to the Joy of Painting with Scott Ross. This is going to be stressful and not joyous for me. I will have you know.
Hello, I'm Bob Ross. I'd like to welcome you to the Joy of Painting. This is a 1-hour instructional tape designed to take you step by step through a beautiful painting project. On this tape, we will paint a picture which has never been seen on the Joy of Painting television series, and we'll have sufficient time to demonstrate in detail the various steps and procedures used to create individual effects. Think of this tape as a private lesson in my studio, and I've reserved this front row seat just for you.
Just you and me, Bob.
I suggest you get a tall glass of iced tea, sit back and view the tape in
I
its
got fruit
entirety
tea
before you begin painting. This way, you will have a preconceived idea in your mind
of how the
painting progresses and how individual.
This is from 1980 something. This is from 1980 something. So yeah, this was legitimately a tape. Every now and then you'll see on the, I think it's on the up this side, on the right hand side, you'll see it like moves a little bit. You can tell it's from an actual tape cassette. It's mad. There are no mistakes, just happy little accidents. There are going to be so many happy little accidents. So many. I'm looking around to find what do I need to click to play. It's just my mouse.
Effects are achieved. If any procedure is unclear to you, you may run the tape back and see it again to see exactly how a particular effect was made. Pay close attention to the way tools are loaded to achieve certain effects. A great deal of the magic occurs right here on the palette. Take your time and work at your own pace. Speed will come with practice. This is the project we'll be painting today. I think you will find
at some point
fun as well as an excellent learning experience.
Excellent learning experience. Mine is I'm gonna have to do a bit like a comparison at the end, because I don't know that mine will. I feel like mine's gonna look a lot different. Okay, there's gonna be a lot of happy little accidents. There's gonna be a lot of them. A lot of them. A Long Island. I've never had a Long Island iced tea, you know. Thank you for the biddies, Fluff. Thank you. Also, thank you for the follows over on TikTok. That's you. Where's my button? I need to add that. Wait, hang on. Oh shit, I owe a bean, guys. I already owe a bean on account of I owe a gross bean. Let's do the gross bean. Because we've already, with the biddies that have come through, I've already hit a thing, so I owe a gross bean. Anybody that's not on, that's watching on TikTok or YouTube, there are incentives and things that happen over on Twitch. one of those things has been hit, so now I have to do a Bean Boozled. Which, if you don't know what these are jelly beans, which have a chance of being a really nice flavour, like peach, or a bad flavour, like barf. Happy birthday, thanks, Bolton, mate. Thank you. It's the journey, not the destination. Dude, this is my first ever time doing painting like this, so I'm probably going to be happy no matter what I do, truthfully. Right, that's an old bandage or pomegranate. Guys, thank you for all the biddies and all that stuff. That's why I have to eat this bean. I can't make my camera larger in this scene. I don't have that ability, so you're just going to have to look real close to see whether this is gross or not. Well, that's not a happy little accident. Yo, Tuco, how's it going? Yeah. That tastes like a an elastoplast. A band-aid. Not nice. It's a lingerer. What brushes are you using? Procreate? Oh, you're asking the Procreate crowd. Yeah, if anybody does want to follow along, there will be a section where I'll let it'll stay on screen for the colors, and some folks in the community have done they have done like a list of colors for what they called a list of colors for like Procreate and stuff digitally. When you're starting to paint, we're getting to it. We've already been watching.
That you use this painting only as a guide and add your
Same bean 5 times? No. If you want to make me eat beans, all of those ways are over on Twitch, I'm afraid. Can I gift you? I'm already gifting you with free content. This is a gift.
Your own ideas to it. We each see nature through different eyes, and your painting should reflect your visions, your personality. Devote some time to practice and become familiar with each piece of equipment. And very soon, you too will experience the joy of painting. Before we get started, let's put a complete supply list on the screen, listing all the materials you need to paint this fantastic scene with me. Then I'll be back in just a second.
I'll put my music on. There you go. This is the stuff that I have to use. So I've got my 2-inch and 1-inch brushes and stuff. I got fan brushes. The numbers... Oh, dropping everything. The numbers... we use different systems here in the UK, and these are American, like, number 2 liner brush. We don't have those. So you just kind of had to... you know... we just kind of had to... flag it. But I have lots of spare brushes if I need. We've already primed the canvas. Already done that, even though I'm already on acrylics. Hey, Echo! How you doing, man? Yo, what's up, Santa? Hello, guys. Swatches, that's the word I was looking for. I forgot to put it on Imager. I meant to put that up on Imager. Wait, is that your desk mat crap that you put in Discord? The old... thing. 2-inch brush could do some real damage with that. Only if you use it in the wrong way. There's already clips happening. Oh no. Oh no. You like my new hair? Thanks. I grew it overnight. I grew the hair overnight. So these are all the colors. I have them laid out on a in their paper canvas. Palette. I didn't realize these were a thing, but it's like waxed paper. Very cool. Although this is a much smaller palette than he has, so I've got plates and stuff next to me for mixing. I'm nervous.
Welcome back. Got all your materials out? Ready to do a fantastic painting with me? Good. Tell you
Yeah.
what, though, before we get started,
Okay.
let me take just a moment of your time and talk a little bit about the equipment that we're going to be using today.
Okay, show me your
First of all,
equipment, Bob. I'm here for it.
Main two brushes that we'll use. We have here a
came out
2-inch
wrong.
and a 1-inch natural bristle brush. I know these may look like house painting brushes, but these are high-quality artist brushes designed specifically for this technique. Don't confuse these with synthetic brushes such as nylon, polyester, and etc. It absolutely won't work.
Oh, no, you're right, Bob.
The painting knives that we'll be using, we'll use 2 different knives. We have a number 10 knife, which is the larger of the two,
I got a plastic
and
one.
a number 5 knife. It's basically the same knife, only smaller, and it allows you to get into to smaller areas and do detail work. With these knives, you can create unbelievable effects. You can paint mountains and trees and roads and stones, rocks, houses. It's unreal what you can do with those son of a guns.
I got some spare
We'll be
knives.
using
They're not the same,
fan
but...
brush. This is a number 6 fan brush right here. Now this is a bristle fan brush. It's quite firm, has a lot of spring to it. It's not a soft little delicate brush. It's quite stiff. With that, you can do such things as clouds, trees, waterfalls.
Okay, mine's
a
also
multitude
stiff.
of beautiful effects.
Everybody
just
else
using
is
a fan
stiff out
brush.
there. Can you get a new
Also,
roux?
in the way of brushes, we'll be using
You should be giving me
number 2
roux for my
strip liner
birthday.
brush. Now this is the brush that we use to do fine detail, and most important, this is the brush that we use to sign our completed painting.
Bob says what? We're
Some
all
of the other
thinking you're
things that
stiff.
we'll
All right,
use.
good.
Liquid white. Liquid white is a thin oil base coat. With this, we cover the canvas to make it wet, make it slick. It allows us to literally blend color right on the canvas rather than working ourselves to death on the palette. The paints that we use. The paints that we use are specifically designed for this technique of painting. They're much firmer and dry than normal paint. If you use a loose, slippery paint, you're going to end up being a mud mixer and you're going to be upset with me. Purchase a paint that's designed for this specific technique.
I didn't do that and I'm worried.
And dry. I can't say that enough. Other pieces of
I have very
equipment
different
that will
paint.
make your job easier. The palette that you use. I like a plexiglass palette. And
Fluff, are you saying that your equipment is stiff and have you already pre-covered your canvas with liquid white? Because that's what he's saying you should do. That's what he's saying. Thanks for the likes, by the way, guys. With pre-paint. Okay, good stuff. Look at the size of this this palette. I want that, but I don't have it. I wanted a giant palette, but you're really hard to find nowadays.
you need a palette that's big enough to give you sufficient work area when you're using big brushes. Because with a brush this big, you need a nice area to work in. If you got a little teeny palette, you're gonna kill yourself trying to stay in this little area. Get you a nice big palette. It really will
I'm
work
gonna kill
fine.
myself?
Plexiglass makes a good
I didn't know that
palette.
was a risk with
Normally
this.
it's very clear. I've scuffed this one up so it doesn't shine on TV. But normally they're crystal clear. Okay?
You're covered?
Also, another thing that will help you, because if you've watched the television series, you know I beat the brush against the leg of the easel, and paint thinner goes everywhere.
I see your
Can
poops.
ruin a happy marriage in a heartbeat.
I see it.
This is called a brush beater rack, and it's just a little wire rack that goes in the bottom of a
Okay,
waste
I don't
paper
have a
basket.
brush beater, but I do
And you
have
shake
like
the
a...
brush
I have
inside
a
of the
bin that
basket,
I can just...
Then you beat the devil out of it right on these little wire things here, right across this rack.
It's not going to be as good,
And
obviously.
it contains all of your brush cleaning procedure inside of the bucket. It'll keep you from covering your whole room and getting everybody covered with paint thinner. I really think it's a good investment. It's a very cheap little thing. So
I'll beat the devil out of you, chat.
Let's take off and we'll get started here today. As we mentioned
Oh, no,
earlier,
I'm nervous.
normally the first thing we always do is cover the entire canvas with a thin, even coat of the liquid white.
I've already done
So
that.
we'll just dip the old 2-inch brush right into the liquid white.
Camera's lagging. There we go.
About like so. And we can go right up here and begin covering the canvas. All we're looking for is just a nice, thin,
Wait, do I do that
even
now?
coat.
Cat, are you awake? Do I do
Just
that?
to really work it in.
Do I do that now, Cat?
Just cover the canvas with it.
Shit.
Just cover the entire canvas. Probably the most common mistake made is
I didn't
applying
think I was
too
supposed
much
to do
of the
that. I
liquid
thought we
white.
would do it.
All you want
Okay.
is just enough to cover the entire canvas.
I don't have any kind
If
of
you think you may have a
space.
little too much liquid white.
Anywhere.
One of the easiest ways to make sure: clean and dry your brush, and then go back over the entire canvas with a clean, dry brush. That'll pick up any excess liquid white, and your canvas will be just right then.
Where does that paint pot on the vid have my face on it?
Okay.
I don't like to
really scrub that off.
mix my businesses, right?
There we go.
If I'm working with acrylics, it doesn't matter. Well, I've already started.
Now, one thing that'll help, I use a canvas that's very smooth.
You should be okay. Well, I've already
Some people
started
like
now.
canvas that has a little more tooth to it.
You're too slow.
A little more nap to it. I like a smooth canvas, but I also use a canvas that has a gray primer, and that way you can tell exactly where your liquid white is. Now, if you don't have a canvas that has a gray primer, it's just a white primer. A little trick that you can do is take a little bit of liquid black and just put a tiny little bit into your liquid white, and it'll give it a gray cast. And then when you paint your white canvas, you can tell exactly where it's covered. Okay, long horizontal and vertical strokes, just to assure that you have a nice even coating of liquid white over the entire surface. And you're ready to go. We can wash your brush. Now we wash our brushes with odorless paint thinner.
I used water.
And I really, really recommend you use odorless thinner. There's a screen down here in the bottom of this bucket. Scrub the bristles against the screen, the solid material settle to the bottom, and your paint thinner, it remains relatively clean. Shake off the excess, then
Definitely.
and that's the fun part of this whole technique.
There's the fun
Tell you
part.
what, let's make a happy little sky. And for that, I'm gonna go right into a touch of phthalo blue. Just a little bit. Just pull a little bit of the color out.
Which blue?
And then tap the bristles.
Did you say which blue?
Into the color. This will
Did I miss it?
assure a nice, even distribution of paint all the way through the bristles. It does not take much color, just a little. Okay, let's go right up
Which
here.
one? Now I gotta go back.
Just using little crisscross strokes.
Phthalo blue.
Again, laying in a
That's
basic
dark.
sky.
That's the darker one. Hang
Just
on.
use color, a nice tap, the little sky. And for that, I'm gonna go right into a touch of phthalo blue.
Phthalo blue. What's with the
Just a
pH?
little
Where's the
bit. Just pull
pHs
a little
though?
bit of the color out, and then tap the bristles firmly into the color. This will assure a nice, even distribution of paint all the way through the bristles. It does
I
not
need
take
way
much
more of this
color,
blue.
Just a little. Okay, let's go right up here.
It's
Now,
kind of even, but
just
my
using
brush
little
is really wet
crisscross
now.
strokes. Begin laying in a basic sky. And start at the top and work downward. That way your brush will pick up the liquid white.
This is so much
and
darker.
automatically-
Oh my god.
automatically
This is so
your
much
color
darker.
gets
What do I
lighter
do?
toward the horizon. Let the canvas work. Let the liquid white work. Let your brush work. You just enjoy. You just enjoy. Because painting should make you happy.
Paint should make me happy. I'm
Should be a
stressed,
fun
Bob.
experience. And you can always add a little more color. Start with very little color. You can always
Guys,
go back
this
and
is-
add a little more. That's very simple.
Don't even joke,
It's a son of a gun to try to take
Santa,
it off,
because I will. I'll just Alt F4 everything.
but it's very difficult. Okay, and that quickly we've laid in a happy little sky.
This isn't a happy little
That
sky.
easy.
I used water.
Okay, now then, while we have this brush dirty, let's have a little touch of water in this painting. I love water, and it's always fun to do. So I'm going to go right back into my phthalo blue, reach right over here and grab a touch, just a touch of the phthalo green. Don't need much of that. It's very strong. Just a touch.
Oh no, it's too much
Phthalo
water.
blue and phthalo green, and just tap it into the bristles again. Okay, now decide where you want the water to be, and pull from the outside in.
Okay,
Start on the
phthalo
outside,
green.
pull in. Start on the bottom, work up, so it gets lighter and lighter toward the
Wait,
horizon.
wait, whoa, hang on, Bob, hang
Now
on.
see if you start, it gets just a touch. Phthalo blue and phthalo green, and just tap it into the bristles again.
Together?
Okay,
I didn't
now
see.
decide the phthalo green. Don't reach right over here and grab a let's have a little touch of water
Yeah,
in this
okay,
painting. I love
okay,
water.
yeah,
It's
no.
always fun to do. So I'm going to go right back into my
I
phthalo
have loads
blue,
of stuff, yeah.
Reach right over here and grab a touch, just a touch of the phthalo green. Don't need much of that. It's very strong. Just a touch. Phthalo blue and phthalo green, and just tap it into the bristles again. Okay, now decide where you want the water to be, and pull from the outside.
I
Start
splashed
on
them
the
out.
outside, pull in. Start on the bottom, work up, so it gets lighter and lighter toward the horizon. Now see if you
There's a
start.
dog hair in my painting
if you
already.
start here and go over.
There's a dog
you lose
hair.
a very distinct line, which is hard to blend out. There we go. But you
chill,
can
I have no
if you
chill.
happen to forget.
This is why I don't do
Put
art.
the outside in, and leave a little area open right in here.
It doesn't
Look
fade
the
like his
sheen of
does.
Light coming across the water when we're done. Start at the bottom, work up.
It's real
let it
choppy.
get lighter and lighter toward the top. Lighter and lighter.
Yeah, art stresses me out. This is like what,
There we go. See how easy that is?
It's not easy, Bob.
That's all there is to it. Now then, I have several brushes going, and you'll find that saves you a lot of time and a lot of money in wasted paint if you have several.
I know it's not going to
brushes. You
look
have
exactly
one
the
for
same.
dark color and one for light.
Guys, genuinely, don't actually
Otherwise, your
worry.
good paint's going to end up down here in this washer bucket. Okay, clean brush, and I'm just going to blend right across here.
I know it'll be fine, don't worry.
I don't want to lose this light area, but I just want to.
I already lost the light area. You didn't tell me that, Bob.
Okay.
Bob. For a famous man, he's not
Ready.
good.
All fixed up.
Terrible. Mine looks so much better.
Now, if you just have a tiny bit of paint on your brush, you can just wrap it like that, and it'll take that paint off. Okay, let's use the fan brush.
Paint doesn't
We'll build
spread
a
though.
happy
It's just
little cloud.
even.
Let's go right into.
Like I can't make it
titanium white.
spread. It's just going on
I'm gonna
even.
reach down here, be right back. Get the
Very
least little
evenly.
touch, a little bit more of the bright red. Happy takes so.
Do what? Get a new brush to blend? I blended. Oh no. Oh no. Hang on. Oh, I need more brushes. Y'all thought this was gonna be chill? I told you I get stressed when I do things. Like cooking. This is like cooking to me. People find cooking really therapeutic. And I don't. I find cooking stressful. Stressful, guys. You know what else is stressful? I can't paint in a... I want to be stood over here. Cooking stream next? No. I despise cooking that much that I really wouldn't. Unless I was doing it with someone else. Nah. I really wouldn't. Where's my paper towel? Look, this is gonna look like a child made this. This was always gonna happen. The paints don't do what he tells me that they're gonna do. Bob's a liar, guys. He's a liar.
Okay. And that's ready. All fixed up. Now, if you just have a tiny bit of paint on your brush, you can just wrap it like that.
It looks so
it'll take that
much
paint
different.
off. Okay, let's use the
doesn't
fan
do
brush today.
anything the
We'll build a
same.
happy little cloud. Let's go right into
I'm not.
titanium white. And I'm going to reach down here, be right back, get the least little touch, a little bit more of the bright red. I want to put a little sunlight in these clouds. I want to make a happy little cloud today.
Kind of. Whoa.
Happy little cloud.
Which? Did he get the fan brush?
Decide where your cloud lives today. Bright, happy little cloud. Let's go right into
A little cloud. Okay.
titanium white. And I'm gonna reach
Blend
down
my
here, be
sky.
right back,
What do you mean
get
by
the least little
blend though?
touch,
Like
a little bit more of the bright red.
like this?
I want to put a little
it
sunlight
didn't
in
do
these
it.
clouds. I want to make a happy little cloud today.
It's just
Happy
like
little cloud. Okay.
not doing
Decide
anything.
where your cloud lives. Maybe he lives right in here. Take the corner of the brush and just make tiny little
A bit
circles.
of water.
Tiny little circles, round and around and around. Don't stay in one place and keep working. If you just stay in one place here and keep grinding the paint, you're going to end up with big cotton balls up in the sky.
Guys, can you
You
tell that
also do
I'm
this
not a
just as
painter?
well with a tiny
Is it
little circle.
obvious?
Take the corner of the okay. Decide a little cloud, more of the bright red. I want to put a little sunlight in these clouds. I want to make a happy little cloud today. Happy little cloud.
I have like no space to do
Decide
anything.
where your cloud lives. Maybe he lives right in here. Take the corner of the brush.
A tiny bit
Just
of
make
red.
tiny little
Which
circles.
red?
it'll take that paint off.
Which red?
Okay,
Bob.
let's use the fan brush today.
Happy
We'll
little
build a
cock and balls.
little
I could
cloud.
draw that.
Let's go right into
Oh no.
titanium white. I'm going to reach down here, be right back, get the least little touch, a little bit more of the bright red.
The bright
I'll
red?
put a little sunlight in these clouds. I'll make a happy little
I have
cloud
2 reds
today.
though. I'm guessing that's the regular red.
Happy little cloud. Okay. Decide where your cloud lives. Maybe he lives right in here. Take the corner of the brush and just make tiny little circles. Tiny little circles, round and
Oh,
around. and
my,
around.
my happy little guy is
stay
going to
in
be
one
over here,
place.
but
Keep
like my
working.
mic's in the way.
If you just stay in one place here and keep grinding the paint, you're going to end up with big cotton balls up in the sky. Now you can also do this just as well with a 1-inch brush or 2-inch brush. 2-inch brush makes fantastic.
Oh no, I need more paint,
clouds.
Bob. Hang on.
Okay, now with
All the paints are
clean,
so
dry
far away.
2-inch brush.
I think I just put paint
Use
in
the
my
top
hair.
corner of the brush.
Yo,
and
Mahid,
you wanna
hello.
Blend just the base of these clouds out. Not touching the top yet. Just blend. See, very lightly.
I don't know where my white
very,
is.
Very lightly.
Where's my white? There's no white over there. I've lost white. I can't have clouds in this. On the chair? All the paints are there, but there's no white, cat. I lied, there's white. I lied. Guys, I am sweating. Looks nice. You only have to say it once, Mahid. You're all good. I'll see it. Just if I'm not on camera, I can't see chat. You see a pro at work. That's how you apply paint, guys. Maybe. Maybe. Thank you. I've never painted before. His looks nice. Mine looks like exactly as you would expect from someone who doesn't really know what they're doing and keeps taking action before I think about it. I keep taking actions. Now I'm truly Bob Ross Sigmund. I keep taking actions before I've really thought about it. I don't recommend that. Okay, now I've got blue in my white. It's okay though. It's okay. I'm gonna add a bit more red because it's going on the blue anyway, right? That's too much wet red. Oh no, my clouds are very pink. Where's my white? Looks like upside down white submarine sinking. There we go. I'm trying to mix this to be less pink. We're getting a big old mess here. Okay. Mike's in the way again. Wispy cloud. Okay, I can do clouds. Guys, look, I did a cloud. It's all wispy-like. Yeah. Bob, you're proud?
Just like so.
You gotta go, no worries,
Very,
Mahid. Catch you
very
later, dude. Thanks for liking and stuff.
Okay, now we're going to fluff it. And this, we're going to do it big circular patterns. Grab it gently
Oh shit,
and
that's
fluff
what
it
I was
upward.
saying.
Just fluff it.
We're fluffing.
And you're going to pull up little stringy things when you do that. Don't worry about them because when you go across, they just go away. And that easy. You have
I'm worrying, Bob.
beautiful little cloud.
Hang on.
Maybe we'll put a
Oh no, I just spilled water. It's okay, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, guys. This is the same content I needed this week. Hey, Rusalka. How you doing? How are you? Everyone's like, oh my god, sane Bob Ross, gonna have such a chill vibe stream. No, no, you're gonna have panic and stress. Panic and stress. That's what the name of the game today is. Happy little spillage. Coming from you, Santa. I'm concerned about what that is. A happy little panic. Yeah, we're having a happy little breakdown. Happy little breakdowns. That's what we're having. Okay, Bob, tell me this bit again.
Now we're going to fluff it.
Okay,
And
we're
this,
fluffing.
We're going to do it big circular patterns. Grab it gently.
We're fluffing.
And fluff it upward.
You're gonna
Just
like,
fluff it.
good night, cat. Sleep well.
And you're going to pull up little stringy things when you do that. Don't worry about them, because when you go across, they just go away. And that easy. You have one.
It just looks like a
beautiful little
flat
cloud.
circle now, though.
And maybe we'll.
Like, it just looks flat.
We'll put another
He has all
happy little
texture
cloud
and
in
stuff,
here.
and I don't.
Maybe this other cloud.
Ow.
Maybe he lives right over here.
I tried to fluff
Same
it.
thing. Tiny little circles.
Oh, wait, hang on,
Just
hang
drop
on.
him
No,
in.
because then when I
Where do
go
you think he
across,
used to live? He lived
it
right
actually does
there.
get texture.
And in your world, you put a cloud where you want it. You
Uh,
don't
kind of.
necessarily
It-
need to put a cloud
it-
where
a
you
little
do.
bit.
You put it where
It-
you think.
That's a cloud.
You
That's
think
what
it
clouds look like now, okay,
lives
guys?
somewhere else, then that's where it ought to be. There we go. Lift it
I'm not
gently.
doing a second cloud,
Very
Bob.
lightly. Just go across it.
No, sir.
Ain't that easy? We got another happy little cloud right there.
Yeah, happy
Absolutely no
little
problem.
anxiety
Okay,
cloud.
I'm gonna wipe off the old fan brush. Okay, I just have some paper towels over here that I cleaned the brushes on.
Me too. Look, I'm basically Bob Ross.
Okay. Wipe it off and we're in business. Let's build, maybe way back in here, there's just a small little mountain that
This
lives.
sky isn't big enough
So
for
let's
two
take
clouds,
a touch
okay?
of Prussian blue,
Oh,
a
shit.
little bit of midnight black,
Wait, whoa, what are we doing, Bob?
a little touch of alizarin crimson. So we get blue, black, alizarin crimson.
Okay.
Maybe-
Hang on. I ruined my crimson with white. Right, we got blue, black. Which blue? Which blue, Bob?
There we go.
Which blue?
Lift it gently, lift it, and very lightly. Just go across.
Guys, you can, if you're trying to be nice and
Isn't that
like,
easy.
like for real, if you're genuinely being just like, oh, don't worry, it's fine. Don't, like, you don't need to. You actually don't need to, honestly. If it's part of the meme, that's fine. But I just don't want you thinking, oh my god, I need to reassure, saying you don't. It's okay. I need my paints. Oh no, now I've got paint all over my hands. And I need to touch things. Oh no, it's just Santa has said. I was more saying, like, there's a few people who've said it several times. Who've been like, don't worry, it's fine. I'm like, yeah, no, you don't need to, honestly. It's the same thing as, you know, when we do crowd control. I just moved the mic. When we do like crowd control and stuff, and I give people the options to mess with me, I will stand here and I will say, I hate you, you son of a bitch, when you do stuff to mess with my game. But I give you the option. It's that same equivalent. Like, I'm gonna say these things, but I'm okay. So it's all a coping mechanism. Okay. New paints. I'm literally using a plate to mix my paints. The life of the artist. Yeah. I'm not an artist though. Not this kind of artist. I'm a use my words for art. Imagined it in heavy. Don't worry, it's fine. Don't worry about it. That's about as close as I can come to New York right now. I have like no space. Also, I know I'm not talking to the mic. It's a bit awkward. Anybody that's painting along How's your progress coming? Because I know we've got a few people. I think most people are doing it digitally. How's the paint along for you guys? Not happy with this cloud. Oh no. That was so close. I put this down and I found it slid off the chair. But it's okay, you didn't get any other extra paint anywhere. It's okay. Okay, I'm not happy with this cloud. So we're gonna a little bit more. That's too much. It's okay. It's a happy little accident, the whole thing. That's, yep. I mean, that's what I was going for. How is it possible that he has something that really looks like something? Terrible. I know. Plaid Radar, hello. How you doing? I made it worse. Guys, I made it worse. Oh no. Oh no. Hang on. Oh no. It doesn't look as like much. I don't know if it looks like I ruined it as much on camera, but my lord. See, this is why I planned a whole stream. Bob Ross 2.0. It was a massive. The number went up, but the quality went down. You turned away for 2 minutes. I tried to fix what I thought could be fixed, and it turns out I don't have the skill. Risaki, you can't leave me unsupervised. I feel like that annoys me. What did I do? Why did that move the camera so much? I'm just being the devil out of it. Don't worry, I'm Bob. How do I fix this? Stomach is gonna hurt too much from laughing. You got a feeling like you messed it up. I guess we just kind of cover it and start again. This was the phthalo blue. Phthalo blue is Prussian. No. Oh, I actually this one has the right name. This is phthalo blue. Yeah. You followed. Thanks for the follow. Put a mountain in it. I'm getting there. I'm getting there, guys. Look, I gotta fix this. This is supposed to be a cloud. I'm trying to fix. Gonna use a real tiny amount of blue. Gonna dab it around and brush it out. Trying to fix. But thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Anyone that's joining that's new, I usually do gaming streams. But in October last year, we did a charity thing, and I had to one of the look, it could have been worse. That could have gone worse. No one will know, except everybody watching. But it's okay. Yeah, one of the we raised a lot of money for charity, and one of the final things that came out, one of the final incentives for the charity stuff was that I do a Bob Ross stream, and I figured we'll do it with my birthday. We'll tie it all together. I feel I'm not gonna have enough. No, Thalo doesn't equal Prussian. Prussian blue is its own thing. Phthalo is. Or are you saying that the sky was actually Prussian? because I didn't use Prussian the first time. But some of my paints have different names, is what I was saying. Is it my birthday? It is. My birthday is today. I'm doing alright, Plaid Radar. Follow is following. That makes sense. You know, Tharlo gonna Tharlo. Or something. Okay. Okay. Fixing. Washing my fan brush. Gonna need to get some new water shortly. Drying my fan brush. I'm painting my shirt. I don't know why I'm narrating everything that I'm doing with that tone. Oh, the delay, the timing. I get you, Anna. Happy birthday, thanks. Thanks. I don't know why I'm torturing myself on my birthday, but I don't know. I do use the tag suffering on Twitch for a reason, I suppose. Okay. Hey guys. I'm Scott Ross. And welcome to the joy of painting. Is this torture? I don't know. I think this is entertainment. But for me, this is sort of torture. Okay. Now he put a little bit of crimson in. Because I get what he's going for. He put the tiniest amount of crimson in his torture equals views. You would think. You would think. So I'm going to use the tiniest amount of crimson. That's a bit too much. I get what he's going for though. He's doing it so that his clouds look like they got like a little bit of sunlight, you know? I get it. I get it. The first time I painted shouldn't have been on camera. But you all donated a lot of money to help animals in need, so you're welcome. So you see like tiny little bit of red. I'm gonna we're gonna take a tiny little bit. Anyone that's tuning in right now will be, what's the word? Bamboozled into thinking I know what I'm talking about. Maybe. Take the tiniest little bit of red. We're gonna make this look like the sun's just hitting. The setting sun is just hitting the clouds, and that white's gonna really. Okay, that's a bit too much. That's too much pink. Never mind. I made an error. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. Cloud 2.0. This also makes me think of the old show Peep Show. Oh my god. I know what you mean. I haven't watched a lot of Peep Show, but I do know what you're talking about. Turn on the telly and God, he's painting clouds, we go out. If he's painting trees, we stay in. Yep. I guess today I'm a fake god. No wonder my life is going terribly in this very moment. Okay. Moment of truth. Can I make a cloud? We're just gonna paint a happy little cloud. Shit, well, how did he do the cloud? I'm gonna have to go. Guys, this is an hour tutorial. We are 16 minutes through. Let me watch that cloud again. Show me that cloud, Bob.
Now, if you just have a tiny bit of paint on your brush, you can just wrap it like that, and it'll take that paint off.
Ready, I'm ready. Show me that cloud, Bob.
Today, we'll build a happy little cloud.
Oh yeah, that's good stuff.
Right into titanium white. And I'm going to reach down here, be right back, get the least little touch, a little bit more of the bright red. I want to put a little sunlight in these clouds. I want to make a happy little cloud today.
Happy little cloud, just getting some time.
Happy little cloud. Okay.
I'm ready.
Decide where your cloud lives. Maybe he lives right in here. Take the corner of the brush and just make tiny little circles.
I missed him say the corner the first time. Hang on.
Around and around. Don't stay in one place and keep working.
I need more paint.
You just stay in one place here and keep grinding the paint.
No paint.
You're going to end up with big cotton balls up in the sky. Now you can also do this just as well with a 1-inch brush or 2-inch brush. 2-inch brush makes fantastic clouds. Okay, now with a clean, dry 2-inch brush, use the top corner of the brush, and you want to blend just the base of these clouds out. Not touching the top yet, just blend. See, very light.
Okay, using the corner does make it look a little better. That was a me problem, not following instructions.
Barely,
for sure.
barely blending. Okay. Now
Also, I'm hitting the mic, I'm sorry.
And this, we're going to do it big circular patterns. Grab it gently and fluff it upward. Just fluff it.
I've recovered from what it was.
Stringy things when you do that. Don't worry about them, because when you go across, they just go away.
Yeah, don't worry about the stringy things.
And that easy. You have one.
Bob said there's no mistakes, just happy little accidents. All this whole painting is just
maybe we'll put
happy little accident.
Little cloud in here. Maybe this other cloud. Maybe he lives right over here. Same
It's
thing.
all about
Tiny
confidence.
And just drop him in.
The thing is, if I did this with confidence, it'd look exactly the same.
And in your world,
Because
you
the
put a
confidence
cloud
would be
where you want it.
fake.
You don't necessarily need to put a cloud where I do. You put a cloud where you think. Same thing here.
I'm only doing one cloud, it's enough.
Easy. You have one.
Okay, but you're doing what?
And fluff it
So
upward.
we're just fluffing.
Just fluff it. And you're going to pull up little stringy things when you do that. Don't worry about them, because when you go across, they just go away. And that easy. You have one.
It's okay.
Beautiful.
Not as bad as when I broke it.
And maybe we'll.
I broke. Why am I? I'm using my hand to take paint off.
Maybe this.
I'm using my hand to take paint off the brush. Why am I?
Same thing. Tiny little circles.
I don't know what's wrong with me sometimes.
Just drop him in wherever you think.
You love art. You want to be an artist. Hey, the thing about any creative thing is just do it. You just gotta keep doing it, you know?
You put it where you think. If you think it.
Happy birthday, thanks, Joe.
Somewhere else, then that's where it ought to be.
You're keeping the stringies?
There we go. Lift it gently. Lift it.
I thought you said biffed it
Very
there.
lightly.
Okay, I like this. This works. That's a cloud. We know it's a cloud.
Easy.
I'm not touching it
Got another
again.
happy little cloud right there.
I messed it up last time. I killed the happy little cloud last time. I'm not gonna do it again.
Wipe off the old fan brush.
Say no to cloud murder.
Okay, I just have some paper towels over here that I cleaned the brushes on.
Me too, Bob.
Okay.
Okay. Am I doing this right? Mine is in
Wipe it off
Discord.
and we're in
Oh,
business.
you doing it as well, Santa?
Let's build maybe
Hey, Duchess,
back in
thank
here,
you.
there's just a small little mountain that lives. So let's take a touch of Prussian blue.
That's
a
cool,
little bit of,
Kieran, dude.
midnight
Yo, thanks for the
black.
follows over on TikTok. I see
We're
you.
gonna get a little touch of alizarin crimson. So we got
Okay.
blue, black, blue, just a business. Have some paper towels over here that I cleaned the brushes on. Okay.
Okay, guys, hang on.
We're in business.
I have to go get some new water. It looks like paint. I have to get some new water. I'm running out of paper towels. Your clouds are very pink, and that's okay. That is okay. Maybe they're just blushing. The clouds are just blushing, you know? Okay, I'm gonna run and get some new water. Uno momento. Let me check. Hang on. Let me look up. Has anybody posted their works in progress in the Discord yet? Anybody else? Yours is looking good. I like it, Santa. You're doing it right. You are. Okay, give me a second. Let me just get go. There's new water. This looks such a mess. I knew you weren't doing it now, Kieran. I was talking to someone in over on Twitch chat. For anyone not where? Just a reminder, when we're streaming, I'm streaming across YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok. So there might be the occasion that I'll be talking to people. My main focus is Twitch. So you guys over on Twitch, I'll probably see your chat messages a little quicker. But I see everyone's chat. But if I talk to people and it seems like I'm talking to ghosts, it's either in a completely different chat or I'm just going mad, which today's possible. I could be going crazy. Any of the Procreate pros, please tell me how to mix Crimson Red, Midnight Black, and Prussian Blue. Just follow Bob. Looks like the silhouette of a... You know what? This is perfect that you think it looks like a whale, because you know what? I look at clouds and think they look like things all the time. That means it's peak cloud. I've reached peak cloud. But not Final Fantasy cloud. Oh, that's good. I did put the music on. I didn't just leave you in silence this whole time. Making the color in the palette by eye. Damn. That's some skill. Okay, so we need some black, some blue, and a little bit of red. I don't know what this color's for. Did he say? And I missed it because I'm just so frantic. By the way, my mouse is covered in ink. Not ink, in paint.
Let's on. Okay.
Okay, next color.
Wipe it off and we're in business.
Every section I'm like,
let's build, maybe way back in here there's just a small little mountain that lives.
Okay, we're gonna do a little mountain.
So let's take a touch of Prussian blue, a little bit of midnight black. We're gonna get a little touch of alizarin crimson. So we got blue, black, alizarin crimson, maybe even a little Van Dyke brown. What the heck?
Oh, I got Van Dyke.
What the heck? Just drop it in. Dark.
Got that. Okay. What? Wait, hang on. I need to watch.
What the alizarin crimson? Little touch of a little bit of. Let's build. Maybe way back in here, there's just a small little mountain that lives.
Yeah.
So let's take a touch of Prussian blue, a little bit of midnight black. We're gonna get a.
Oh no! I keep unplugging my headphones.
So we got blue, black, alizarin crimson.
By the way, if I did this on my own, I wouldn't be stressful at all.
What the heck? Just drop it.
It's the multitasking of it. I'm multitasking painting because there's all the paints, there's the bob, there's the brushes, there's the mixing,
and cut across.
But then there's the stream with chats and stuff. But then there's also cameras and lighting and stuff in my way and headphones.
It's going up here. Okay. And then maybe our little mountain. Yeah, I got to make a big decision here. Maybe he lives right here, just
some black,
floats around in the clouds, pushing very firmly.
You're in this one now.
Firmly.
Yo, hey Kieran.
We're trying to push this color right.
Oh, the Kieran from TikTok.
Fabric.
Welcome to Twitch.
And you just decide where you want little bumps to live. See, there's one. Wherever you want them. Maybe there's.
Cloud is not clouding. It's kind of same, honestly. Yo, what's up, Evan?
Scrape off all the excess paint.
It's going all right. We're just making lots of happy little accidents, not mistakes.
You can't hurt this.
Oh, black, blue. Yo, hey, Mandy.
It's just nice outside.
Mandy, you're watching on the doubles.
Now then, with a 2-inch brush, I want to grab this. And because of the liquid white, the canvas is wet.
Oh my God, this isn't wet, so I've got to use a bit of water.
Dude,
that looks real good.
If you can see the entire mountain, it's always more distinct at the top than it is at the bottom. And by doing this, that will happen automatically.
Miss accidents. Oh God, that reminds me of Misfortune, like Little Misfortune, the game.
See, just let it sort of float off in the sky there.
Okay.
So
we're gonna rewatch the process.
Right, firmly. Maybe
we're taking this. We're serious now, guys. I want to watch it mix.
So let's take a touch of Prussian blue, a little bit of
his blue, his Prussian blue is so much darker than mine.
A little touch of alizarin crimson. So we got blue, black, alizarin crimson, Maybe even a little Van Dyke brown.
Okay, we'll throw a little brown in there as well, but we need to be like
Just
pretty
drop in
dark.
dark colors.
Because this is going to be like the outline of
Pull the
a
paint
mountain.
as flat
Like,
as you can get it. Just really mash down hard. Then
my
take
mistakes
your
are
knife
just,
and
yeah,
cut
it's
across.
all happy little accidents.
See there? Get that little roll of paint. This knife has a straight edge on it. And by having a straight edge, it's very easy to load it. Let's go on up here. Okay? And then maybe our little mountain.
Go.
Yeah, I got to make a big decision.
That's real
here.
dark
Maybe he
brown.
lives right here. Just floats around in the clouds.
So, anyone's wondering, I'm not a visual artist. Any art that I've ever done, it's all written. It's acting, it's directing, it's writing. So writing stories and theater and that kind of stuff. It isn't visual stuff. I've never had a natural inclination to do it. Don't have accidents. You have a very particular idea of what you want to make. The rest is easy. And I just do what I see. That sounds like a good way to do it. Try to do Bob's art, but unlike on the canvas. Did it on your iPad. There's a bunch of people, actually, Kieran, that are following along on... Okay, so you wanted a little bit of blue. Pull some of that black in. Touch of the crimson. Pull that all over. Yes, this is a Tupperware lid. That just looks very black right now, so yeah, why not? Let's pull some of this Van Dyke brown in, yeah. I think my black is a little stronger than his black.
I'm Commander
All
Shepard,
that brown.
and this
Yo,
is my
thanks for that
favorite spot on
follow.
the Citadel.
Appreciate it. What's the Discord? If you do ! Discord in chat, it'll the bot will give you the link. No matter what I do, that's still just black. All that blue. More brown, more red, more of all the other colors. I think my black's stronger than his black. Especially when art is art's very interpretive. And I think because of where my natural inclination for creativity goes, I put too much of the midnight in, yeah. With something like writing, you can just tweak and move. So you can connect to your TV. Nice streamer. Nice Monday. You know what's funny? You're not the only one that does that. I know there's someone else who watches on Twitch. So like they help me count towards the view. They can watch on Twitch and they use Twitch chat, but then they watch YouTube on TV. Paint is drying out. It's fine. It's acrylic. It's okay. Okay, that's actually looking. You know when you that's not actually looking too bad now. I'm gonna get a little bit more brown. We might add some yellow. Maybe that's black. A little bit more of this Van Dyke brown. Yeah. Put your little yellow. I just thought about that. But I don't know color theory. Like, because his looks just totally black, right? Okay, so, moment of truth. This is the scary bit now. Okay,
And then maybe our little mountain. Yeah, I got to make a big decision here. Maybe he lives right here. Just floats around in the clouds.
Yo, thanks for those gifts, guys, over on
Push very
TikTok.
firmly.
Damn.
Very firmly.
Thank
We're
you.
trying to push this color right into the fabric. And you just decide.
Okay, I need to watch again. Hang on, this is scary.
And then maybe our little mountain. Yeah, I got to make a big decision here.
Yeah.
Maybe he lives right here. Just floats around in the clouds.
Okay.
Pushing very firmly. Very firmly. We're trying to push this color right into the fabric. And you just decide where you want little bumps to live. See, there's one.
When you said it was drying out, you didn't mean the you meant on the canvas, didn't you? You need to be more specific with me, Anna. Because I was showing you this. I need very, very specific instruction.
You can't hurt this. Just scrape it off. The only thing we're worried about is this.
I'm literally scraping the paint. Oh no, that was too much water.
Care less.
Oh no.
Now then, with a 2-inch brush, I want to grab this. And because of the liquid white, the canvas is wet.
Aye.
You can pull this and move
You can't
it.
join. I can't help you right now, I'm afraid, Kieran.
Remember, if you can see the entire mount.
I got shit going on. I can't really use my keyboard or nothing. You'll have to... It works for everyone else, so I don't know if you've got issues with Discord or whatever. You might need to look up. If you're getting error messages or whatever, you might need to look those up. Okay, so Anna said your paint is drying out when I held this in front of the camera, and I thought she's talking about this. I'm like, nah, it's fine, don't worry about it. But Anna meant on my canvas, and so when I went to do the black, I was just scraping the paint off, and it wouldn't work. Guys, is there a Control Z? Can I Control Z this? Anyone? I've lost the cloud. I'm losing it all. That's too much blue. Like, I need one or one two. That's what it is. That's what it is now. That's what we're getting. Bob Ross, yeah, but like... This is Bob Ross trying to relearn how to paint after a tragic injury. I've never painted before, and I don't know what to do with acrylics. I'm hoping, that's what I'm hoping, Joe. I'm hoping that this error, when I can get the mounting in, what it'll do is it'll just kind of blend. I'm just scraping the paint off though. So I don't Bob?
Very firmly. We're trying to push this color right into the fabric.
But it doesn't push in, it just scrapes the other stuff off.
See, there's one.
I just scrape it off. It doesn't... Bob?
Wherever you want to.
Bob, help! My dog's gonna be so confused. My dog isn't called Bob.
Scrape off all the excess paint. Just really get in there and scrape hard. You can't hurt this. Just scrape it off.
I think I can, Bob.
All we're worried about is this nice outside edge. In here, we could care less. Now
we only care about the outside edge.
Brush,
okay.
I want to grab this. And because of the liquid white, the canvas is wet. You can pull this and move it.
Can I, Bob? Are you sure? I don't... what do I do? I need someone with step-by-step instructions.
At the bottom.
Should make a sunset? No, I'm following.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite.
Thank you for the follow.
Just like so.
Appreciate it.
See, just let it sort of float off in the sky there.
You like it? You like this big mess?
Because this is a very firm paint. You can blend.
Yes, I can. Look at it. It's in paint.
Now then, maybe there's some snow on that little mountain. So
M&M gal.
Titanium white.
I'm doing the tutorial, but the tutorial is supposed to be for beginners and it's an introduction. But I need a pre-introduction, okay?
Then go across, get that little roll of paint. See, there he is.
I shouldn't... Okay, so Kat was like, do acrylics because they'll be easier, but the problem is acrylics have very... They don't work the same as things. Bloss, hello, dude, sorry.
No pressure. Just let it float. Just let it float right down the side of
Okay,
the
hang on.
Now, let's go see the
Sunset? I can't do a sunset. I'm in the middle of stuff. I'm following a
Absolutely no pressure.
tutorial. Yeah, they dry quicker. But the technique's a little bit different. So I can't follow what he's saying. And I've never painted before, so I don't know what I'm doing. They're easy though. Eminem gal, dude. Like, I'm Bob Ross and I'm literally following a tutorial. If you can't just be like, paint this, paint that, paint this. I'm following a tutorial, my dude. Can we go way back? Can we just start it? I have a, you know what, guys? I genuinely have another canvas. I could just start again. No joke. What? Oh, plus, thank you for resubscribing. No restarting. Well, we can keep this one. I'll sign it. You know, I'll sign it down here. It's beautiful, sir. Sir, there's blue at the bottom and blue at the top, and then all of the technique and the effort that I've gone through so far, you wouldn't know. It's just a black block. Do you guys really? Okay. I guess the question is, do I restart and really try? I'm going to try the whole way through, but I don't know what I'm doing with this. Has Kat done this already and you hit us with the... Here's what I... No, not at all. I have a blank white canvas. I have a blank white. I'm just letting you feel how it would be to be super popular TikToker, you know? Because you will. Because I will. Maybe. Maybe one day. I don't know. I've only just started bothering with TikTok. Twitch has always been my focus, but now we can stream to both places at the same time, so I'm doing both now. Your mountain's not bad, but now you have no cloud. Sag. You know what? You know what the problem is? The problem is, I'm following his tutorials and doing what he's doing, but I genuinely, my paints don't do the same thing as him. Like, because they're drying so much quicker. Do I just carry on? We can start again and I can try and learn from the mistakes that we've already made. We've made several. Sorry, not mistakes. There've been several happy little accidents. Yeah, he's using oils. And I'm on acrylics. So I can start again by learning, or I could just keep going and see what cursed image we end up with. You're gonna paint with me? Nice. I can just use a brush. For this bit, I guess I could. Yeah, you're right. Yo, what's up, Drew? Get a humidifier in there. I don't have a humidifier. Someone buy me a humidifier. Though the next one would be better, okay, because I can learn from my mistakes. I don't know how to save this. I don't know how to save this. You interested to see how it goes? I'm just gonna make a bit like triangle, right? I'm gonna fade it, and then what I'm gonna do, we're gonna scratch in some extra lines, right? For cragginess. Hang on, maybe it can be saved. At least it's got a bit of a shape now, okay? And then, because he had like... that's a bit much. No, this was a mistake. Oh no, what happened? I'm using acrylics and for anyone that's just joining, I'm using acrylics and the tutorials in oils, and I'm slow because I've never dealt with paints before of any form, and they dried. So when I started to do the mountain with the palette knife, what happened was what happened was the paint was dry, so I didn't put paint on the canvas so much as scrape the paint underneath off, and it kind of just it went wrong. It went wrong. But Bob wasn't prepared for me to make this mistake, right? He didn't know this would happen. So, that's not going to do what I thought. So, I'm trying to press lightly, but, like, it's literally all or nothing. Like, literally, like, I'm barely touching, and it, like, completely just scrapes it all off. I'm laughing with you, because I wouldn't be better. Here's the thing, right? I need someone who knows what they're doing to go, oh, what are you doing? Oh, no, do this, do that. I need literally... I can't be left with any unclear instruction. Oh. See, this is why I use acrylics, though, because now I've got paint on the floor. Very dark. Well, you know what you're doing? I mean, like, it next to me. Because people will go, oh, do this in chat, but I can read it, like, 4 different ways. Like, I had my paint in front mixing, and someone said, your paint's drying. And I was like, no, it isn't. But they meant on the canvas, but they didn't say on the canvas. And I'm like, well, I see 2 paints, and I'm going to assume you're talking about the paint that I'm dealing with. So it doesn't work. I'm just going to forget the knives for sure. Spray on your palette paints. That assumes I've got spray. Yeah, it's the whole text thing. Text doesn't work. Necessarily.
Right here. Just floats right
Yo,
across.
hey, Happy Monkey. Thank you, dude.
Pushing very firmly. Very firmly. We're trying to.
But when I
push
do
this color
firmly, I just take
right
all the paint off.
into the fabric.
And
you
if I
just
do light,
decide
it does nothing.
Where you want little bumps to live. See, there's one.
Look, see, look, I barely touch it because it's all, because it's now.
Maybe there's a happy little thing lives right there. Scrape off all the excess paint. Just really get in there.
Someone to
and
grab
scrape
my
off.
hand. And go with
Can't
just
hurt
brushes.
this.
Bob is known
Scrape it
for
off.
painting
The
wet
only thing
on
we're worried about is
wet,
nice
which is hard with
isolated.
acrylic, yes.
In here, we could care
Which
less.
I didn't realize it was going to be this difficult, and Kat didn't warn me.
With a 2-inch brush, I want to grab this. And because of the liquid
Okay,
weight,
Kat
canvas is
didn't
wet,
warn me.
You can pull this and move it. And just move it. Remember?
Just
You can
move
see
it.
the entire mountain. It's always more distinct at the top
I
than it
like
is at
to
the bottom.
move it.
And by doing this, that will happen automatically. Just like so.
I'm trying to
So
salvage
just
it a
let it sort
little.
of float off in the sky there.
I've stopped laughing at it. Let me get my painting things. No worries. Go grab them. We've got a bunch of people who are doing it
This is a very firm
digitally
paint. You can blend right over it.
as well.
Okay. Now then.
Gotta go. No worries, Kieran. Catch you later, mate. Thank
Maybe
you.
Some snow on that little mountain. So we can take some titanium white and once again pull it out as flat as you can get it. Just really pull it out. Then go across, get that little roll of paint. See, there he is. Tiny little roll of paint. Let's go up here. Okay.
I mean, I'm keeping my brush really wet when I'm getting the
Take
paints,
the point of the
truly.
knife,
So, like, when
right
I'm
up at the
moving
top of the
them...
mountain, no pressure. Just let it.
Adios. Oh, you were going instead, Eminem.
Let it float right.
EG,
down
I'm just gonna call you
the side of
EG.
the mountain there. No pressure. See, follow the angles in your mountain. Absolutely no pressure.
There's all the pressure in the
Okay,
world,
maybe
Bob.
Right here. Think where light would strike. Think where the sun would shine through here and create all these beautiful little effects. And if you're right-handed, it's normally easier for the light to come from the right side. Normally easier. See?
Look at the state of my
Very delicate touch, though. Very delicate.
attempt to get some liquid white on here.
Very, very delicate. This is a time when the little knife would come in even better. So you can get back here with a little knife and get these
Good
little
shout. I'll use a
places.
little knife.
That
Little
little son of
knife?
a gun just sneaks right in there.
I'm going all in, guys. Okay, I'm all in.
They both have the straight edges and they work very good.
Oh,
Take a little bit of blue
I bet you guys didn't know you were going on a journey today. Where's the paint? I've lost my white. I found the white, but I lost my mind. Oh! I was just holding it and trying to get like the... Never mind. Doesn't matter. I got the white out. That's not a euphemism, okay? I'm talking paint. It's paints. Oh. You know what's one thing I wasn't prepared for? The managing of brushes. That's not... It's the wrong angle. They're all the wrong angles. This isn't gonna work. This isn't gonna work. Okay, hang on. You get the idea, though. You get the idea. You can see what it's supposed to be. It's just it's a very dark mountain. Guys, name me, guys, what's a really evil mountain? What's the one, what's the Hobbits one? The Lord of the Rings mountain. I forget. I'm trying to clean a brush right now. Not allowed to paint, but you can draw. Nice. There's a bunch of people that are doing it digitally, along with me, but it's looking Mount Doom. That'll do. It's Mount Doom. It's a very dark one. We'll have to paint a really bad little hobbit or something. I want to define the edge more, but I can't. Okay, this is. You know what? You know what Bob said? Bob said, okay, that everyone views nature through different eyes, and this is just, look, I need glasses. That's all this is. I just need glasses. Rob Moss, hello. It's Mount Doom, yeah. That's what we're doing. God, I need a beer, but I don't think you should drink alcohol and try to do this, because this is me completely sober. Borrow your glasses? Yeah, just send them in the mail. They'll get it at this stream, right?
And white, this is a little phthalo blue.
The white little phthalo blue, okay.
Just a touch. Mix it up about like so. That's good.
You can always explain, alright, this line here is the mountain needed to be and couldn't get to the
right
loo.
out on the edge of the knife, so you can see it's right on the
I don't like
end.
the knives.
There you go.
They don't work with acrylics very easily.
Decide which peaks farthest away. If this one's in the background, put a shadow behind this one
Oh,
first.
it's for
Just a
shadow.
little tiny shadow.
I don't think I
Put
want
a
to do
shadow
that.
Here, let it come down distinctly through. See there?
I don't think I want to do that.
Distinctly through. No pressure.
But
at
Bob, this
all.
isn't gonna. Bob.
Think in your mind that
Oh,
the
Bob.
only thing touching the canvas is that little tiny roll of paint. And each little highlight needs a shadow. If it doesn't have a shadow,
Oh, yeah.
it won't come out and play with you. It'll just leave you.
Come out and play with me?
Yeah.
I don't want to play with mountains. My mum said I'm not allowed. Okay, a little bit of white, a little bit of phthalo blue, and try and get some white along here. But I'm not going to use the knife because the paints are drying out. And so it's not going to look the same textured. God, look at how good that mountain looks. That looks so fucking good. Bob Ross is the master. I hope y'all are having fun. Take a second. Use a butter knife. No, either way, if the knife makes contact with the canvas, it's going to take paint off because the paint's drying. So it's not about me not liking the knife or struggling to use it. it's as soon as I touch the canvas, the paint's dry. So it's removing the paint and just scratching it off. Rather than layering and mixing. It just removes it. So I can't do what he's doing at all. Because, yeah. Unfortunately. Blossom, I feel like I was in the middle of trying to figure things out. Bloss, if you're still lurking, thank you very much for resubscribing. I appreciate the hell out of it, dude. Redid your sky, looks better, but no cloud. That's okay, who needs clouds? Okay. How do I... I'm running out of things to mix on. Like, you guys have no... Like, I'm surrounded by just stuff like this. Plates and things to mix. What should you draw? Draw what you think my internal thoughts are right now. That could go anywhere. That was a bad suggestion. I'm thinking about elephants on a merry-go-round. I don't know where that came from. I have no idea. Okay. Need to get some, You said phthalo blue, right? Need some phthalo blue, a little bit of white, and then we try and do this side. But I don't know that that's gonna help at all, particularly. I don't know. I genuinely don't know how to proceed with this bit. Because everything that he's saying assumes that you're not using acrylics. And this was an awful idea. Guys, if you ever marry an artist who's a professional and they tell you that acrylics are fine, tell them they're lying. Cat's asleep, I'm bad-mouthing her. My wife, if anyone that doesn't know, my wife is an artist. She helped me get prepared for this. Oh yeah, acrylics are fine if your tutorial is using acrylics. I would assume. If your tutorial is using oils, you might have some problems if you don't know what you're doing with acrylics already. Like for real, I'm not sure how to proceed because I cannot do what he's saying. I guess I'll just try and do whatever I can do. I don't know. Really don't know. Guys, I was led astray.
Absolutely no pressure. Okay, maybe right here. Think where light would strike.
I can do what I can do, but the problem is just I can't do what he's doing. I'm not a painter, guys. If I blag it, all I can do is just throw paint at it. Not following what he's saying at all.
See, very delicate touch, though.
Genuinely, the last time that I did a painting, it was like, you know when you get little kids, like toddlers,
knife would come in even better.
And they hang up like a massive sheet of paper, and they just have big paint pots, and they'll just draw like a stick house and sun in this. That's the last time I painted, guys.
They both have the straight edges, and they work very good. Take a little bit of blue and white. This is a little phthalo blue. Just a touch. Just a touch. Mix it up about like so. That's good. Cut across, and once again we have that small roll of paint right out on the edge of the knife.
Yes, I'm gonna try and use.
Right on the end. There you go. Now then, decide which peaks farthest away. If this one's in the background, put a shadow behind this one first. Just a
try and brush it.
Then a shadow here. Let it come down distinctly through. See there? Distinctly through.
Just little dabs, little dabs, little dabs.
No pressure.
You drew an elephant on top of a merry-go-round with a dancing man in the middle.
Keep in mind
Nice.
that the only thing touching the canvas is that little tiny roll of paint. And each little highlight needs a shadow. If it doesn't have a shadow, it won't come out and play with you. It'll just leave you. Just leave
It's
you
already...
standing.
It was already drying.
Okay, now then. Sometimes it's fun to play some games. All right?
I'm trying to
Clean,
play a
dry
game,
brush.
Bob.
I'm going to tap the base of this following the
The game
angles.
is, hey, watch me
Follow
paint
the
and
lead
do
list.
nothing.
Now lift upward very softly.
I attempted it. I did
Breathe
what he
as
said.
Air over here. Follow these angles.
Holding a knife?
Lift.
That's appropriate.
Blend.
I like knives.
See, it just softens that son of a gun right down there.
My favorite emote on Twitch is one with a
now.
knife. What if he does beginner
Maybe. So
acrylic?
you can
He
change the
generally
line.
only ever does oils, as far as I
That's
know.
right here. And if we want to make this one look like it's in front of that by
feel
diffusing that
betrayed.
first and then bringing a line distinctly down.
I can't do any of what he's
it'll
doing right
push
now.
all that
I
back,
have to.
but
That's
that
it.
little
That's what I
mist
can
area is
do.
the only thing that separates those.
Aside from like just putting
So cherish it. It's your good
white
friend.
with a
Maybe
brush.
just shoot, look here. You can take this anywhere you want it to go. Anywhere you want it to go. But notice all the angles of highlight or light color are in the same basic direction. Same basic direction. Because light's only going to strike at a given angle coming through here. Sing. Pretend you're a sunbeam, just wandering around here and having fun.
I don't know.
Okay, now we need a shadow back here. Everywhere
I've tried
there's a
to make it
highlight,
brighter on one
you
side.
have to have a shadow. Just
I
a
tr-
little shadow. Just a little
I'm gonna look
shadow.
at Discord and see if
Right
anyone's
here.
put any
See how that pops right out? Comes your friend.
new updates.
It's easy.
Sorry, I think you need to restart. I don't want to be rude, but hang on. You can't. I don't want to be
No,
rude, but I'm
just
gonna be
geometric
rude.
shapes.
I don't want to be rude, but
Highlights
you're a
and shadows.
piece of shit.
And you can make some of the most fantastic mountains you've ever seen. What's
Okay,
great
there's no new
is
updates
great
from
for
people.
Practice and get to give you experience. Is just take a canvas and start at the top, paint mountains.
The
from
problem
top to
I've
bottom,
got is
and
restarting.
you'll learn more. Oh, it's.
I
it's a
already
simple
know
way to
I can't do
practice.
what he's saying.
And by the time you're finished,
to
you'll
do.
be good friends with the knife. Okay, tapping the base.
See, look, it's
follow
all about
those
the
angles
knife.
again. Now, you want
And
to
I
save
can't
that
use
one
the
line
knife
right there.
because
That's a distinct line that
of
separates these
how
two
much
entities.
paint I
Save
have to
that.
put on.
Lift upward.
And I have to keep it
Very
really
gently.
wet, and I just don't have the ability to
Whisper
do
light.
that
You don't want to destroy
without it just
want to
running
diffuse.
everywhere.
Over here.
And I don't
follow
know
these
how
angles,
to,
save this
because
line.
there's no one to tell
That's a
me
distinct line
how
that you
to
need.
manage acrylics in an easy way for me to understand,
Give it a
because
little light.
written doesn't help me. I
You
need,
got
I'm
one
a
very effective.
I'm a
yet very
verbal
easy
guy.
Little mountain, and I knew you could do it.
Bob,
Let's have
don't
some
you
little
mock
footy hills
me.
that live right in here.
Don't you mock me,
Do
Bob.
that. Let's mix up some color. Shoot, we had this mountain color. That was just some Prussian blue and some midnight black. We'll put some Van Dyke brown, lizard crimson. Just
It's
a
all
little
knife
touch of
again.
sap green. Don't want too
I
much
genuinely
sap
might
green.
abandon
We'll
this,
try and find
guys.
some white. And let's
Because if he's using the
see
knife,
what
I
we
don't know
got
what to
here. You gotta
do.
Put a little white with it to know what you have.
Because like I
It's very
can't,
difficult to
I
tell.
can't mimic what the knife
Little
does with a
blues there.
brush.
Oh yeah. Just sort of play with the color till it gets like you want it. I'm looking for a color that
Watch Bob Ross
sort of a
paint while
bluish
watching Bob
gray,
Ross paint. Life is
maybe
good.
with the least little
I'm glad life is
hint
good.
of
Happy.
green. It's too far away to have much green.
Dude, you were up super late last night.
Okay, and we can
Did
lift
you
it up.
survive work?
Like so. Okay, let me clean the knife. And today, I tell you what, let's do. Let's use a 1-inch brush.
Okay, we're on a brush.
And
I
I'll
can do
just go
that.
right into that.
Guys,
Just
he
pull
had
it
us. He was tricking us. He was
to
just
a little
doing the
paint like so.
no,
Just like
flattish
so.
brushes you can. No, maybe flattish
Go to the
brushes.
canvas. Now you have to.
Maybe flattish edge brushes you can. Remember, I haven't used a paintbrush apart from to paint a wall. You're already invested. I'm gonna keep going. But apart from to like paint a wall, you know, like just decorating your house, I haven't painted since I was like 4. So like I don't have any kind of brush technique to try and mimic what the fucking knife is doing.
Make a big decision here. Where does your little foothills live? Maybe let's start right in here. Maybe just using the corner of the brush. Maybe they just come right down.
Okay. We see what he's doing. He's doing like the tops of trees, maybe.
Wherever you want them. And just sort of pull it straight down. See? Turn it over and use the other corner. If one gets empty, you can turn it over. Just pull straight down.
Okay. Let's double check what these colors are for the mixing.
Let me blue. Tell you what. Let's have some little footy hills that live right in here.
Okay.
Let's mix up some color. Shoot, we had this mountain color. That was just some Prussian blue and some midnight black. We'll put some Van Dyke brown, alizarin crimson, just a little touch of sap green.
It would help, but it's funnier if I don't.
Reach over here and find some white. And
there's a reason I have suffering in my types.
You got to put a little white with it to know just a little.
Okay, let's have a look at what I'm trying to watch the color develop because I want something similar, obviously, but my colors are different.
This mountain color. That was just some Prussian blue and some midnight black. We'll put some Van Dyke brown, alizarin crimson, just a little touch of sap green. Don't want too much sap green. I'm gonna reach over here and find some white. And let's see what we got.
I'm getting the stuff.
What you have.
Getting it.
It's very difficult to tell. A little more blue in there. Oh yeah. Just sort of play with the color till it gets like you want it. I'm looking for a color that sort of a bluish gray.
As much as I might flirt with giving up, this is as a result of a charity stream. So giving up isn't really an option.
Lift it up.
This is an incentive from...
Like so. Okay, let me clean the knife.
This is an incentive from the Blue Cross charity stream.
Let's use a one.
I'm not allowed to give up, really.
And I'll just go right into that and just pull it through, just to load a little paint on it. Like so. Just like so. Okay, let's go up to the canvas. Now you have to make a big decision here. Where does your little foothills live? Maybe let's start right in here. Maybe just using the corner of the brush.
Okay, so he's trying to make he's trying to make like a grayish greeny color.
Here they come. Wherever you want them.
Right?
And just sort of pull it straight down.
Oh.
See? Turn it over and use the other corner. If one gets
they black so strong.
Turn it over. Just pull straight down. But very important here. See this little misty area?
It's black so strong, and I shouldn't have used as much as I did.
It's between the foothill and the mountain. If you kill that misty area, these foothills.
Errors were made. You know when they were made?
Up against.
When I added this to the charity incense.
Okay. Now then, time to wash your brush. I've put off washing the brushes till I'm about to run out.
I should have
give them a good shake.
Should have got Kat to do a tutorial with me before I did this.
And just beat
That's just pure black.
Now, I want to create mist at the base of this foothill.
No, Bob.
Here.
Bob, I ain't even got my colors yet. Hang on. I gotta use a little more brown. And a touch of the green that he said. He said a touch of the green, right? Oh boy. This is just black. This is just black, but with more colors underneath. This carpet's gonna need cleaning. I don't have anything on the floor where I'm stood. It's just straight to the carpet. Oh, dollop of green. Oh. I don't think that was the right green. It's okay, the black's so strong, it's not gonna do anything, right? Yep, nope. Nothing at all. I mean, it's doing a little bit. Oh, no, I'm go. You can see as you scrape it, There's a little bit. So if I do what he's doing, when it's, you know, when you scrape it, you can see it's kind of grey, green, browny. But when it's thick, it's very, very dark. So I need to put this on like thinly, right? What are we doing? I'm trying to mix the color for the what is essentially going to be like the trees at the base. I might make a choice and close the multi-stream. Potentially. I don't know. I think I need to make this a little lighter still. The black that I have, the midnight black that I have, seems to be a lot darker than his. So I use a small amount and it just goes really far. Again, I don't know color theory. I haven't had to mix colors ever. Every single part of this is new to me, guys. Every single part of it. It is just staying dark. Although when I stretch it out, it's a little greenier. So maybe we can get somewhere with that. Like his, mine will be green. His is a brownier color. That's okay.
I'm looking for a color that sort of a bluish gray, maybe with the least little hint of green. It's too far away to have much green.
Well, I don't know about that, you know? I don't know about that.
Okay, let me clean
this doesn't look like anything, guys.
And today, I tell you what, let's do. Let's
this
use
looks
a
like
1-inch brush,
nothing.
and I'll just go right into that and just pull it through.
VC would stress me out. It wouldn't stress me out. It just wouldn't be helpful.
Like so. Just like so.
It genuinely just wouldn't be helpful
Let's
for
go
me.
to the canvas. Now you have to make a big decision here. Where does your little foothills live? Maybe let's start right in here. Maybe just using a
If it's someone that, like, 'cause we haven't really VC'd before, so if it's someone that I've never, like, worked with, because this is work to me, right? Like, as in, doing paint, mentally, my brain, this is work. This isn't, like, chill, fun painting. No, painting is work to me. So because it's work, and it's not someone that I've worked with,
you can turn it over, just pull straight down.
It has to be in person. The bright side is, I know my brain.
See this little misty area?
I will struggle
between the foothill and the
to
mountain.
follow.
If you kill that misty area, these foothills are going to look like they're right up against the mountain, and you don't want that. Okay. Now then.
Oh god, that's not going to do it. It's not actually going to do it. Oh my god.
I'm about to run out. Give them a good shake.
I forgot I was using the corner.
And just beat the devil out of it.
Guys, this is just going to be...
I want to create mist at the base of this
This is just going to be a black mess.
All we're going to do...
The whole thing.
And pay attention.
Because it's everything...
Pay attention here to the angles. This foothill is going to sort of be coming down this way.
I feel like I should stop, guys.
Just like so.
Like, for real now. Because, like, this is...
There we go. See how soft that makes
It's
the
just
base of
all
that?
the same color. And I don't know how to fix this.
Gentle little upward lifts.
I can't follow what he's saying. Quite.
Right. Now then,
Honestly, it's the mountain that
maybe
fucked
we'll
me
go
up because I
and
can't
down
do the
this
knife.
way.
I can't do the knife. Do I just start it again, guys? Oh, but I'd have to clean the entire room. Shit. Wait, I might have to end this, guys. I might just have to stop. Because I can't, there's no recovering this. There is no recovering this. At all. I might have to completely just reset the whole thing. And attempt it from the beginning. I nearly broke my Oh, no, I don't want... No, I don't mean, like, just end the stream, Fluff. I'm just saying I can't keep following what he's saying because it looks nothing like what he's doing. And I can't do... I've tried fixing the mountain with the brush, Anna. The paint's dry, and I don't have brush technique. I've not painted since I was 4 years old. Which episode, which season? This isn't one of those. It's called The Grandeur of Summer. It's not a season. This is a home video tutorial. But that's where I'm stuck. If I start again, I can't use the knife like he's using it. So what do I do with the mountain? Because I can't follow a tutorial, and I can't paint a mountain, guys. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm cleaning a brush. I'm cleaning some brushes. Activate crowd control? I wish. I would have to start again. But I'm using different materials, and I was misled and told that this would be fine. But I think people were like, oh, it's fine because they know how to paint with acrylics. Versus, but like, all I can do is follow what he's saying. Get to the point where you have your sky? What do you mean? What do you mean, Finch? Oh, then if you have a pencil, sketch the mountains on canvas and then paint them. Okay, that kind of makes sense. That makes sense. Okay. Okay. For the record, anyone who's never painted, I'm just going to put it out there. If someone ever tells you that you can just substitute acrylics for oils, don't listen to him. I listened and that's where it really went wrong. And you can paint rapid. Yeah, that was the problem that I had. The paint on the canvas was already done. And this relies on the paint on the canvas not being dry. I have another canvas. I'm gonna go get the other canvas and attempt to reset. No, you can. 100%. You 100% can. That was a message to people who've never painted. That was people who've never painted, Julie. Don't listen if someone tells you that you can do that, because that you need more instruction is what I'm finding. It's what we've all found. You need a lot more instruction than just, yeah, it's fine. You can just use your acrylics. You need more. Need more than that. Okay, canvas is downstairs. Give me a second. I'm gonna run some ads on Twitch while I disappear, because I haven't ran any today, so turn the pre-rolls off. Okay. BRB, thank you all for hanging out. I'm not as stressed as I sound. I will put it out that way. I will put that out. Just to be clear, you guys have never seen me when I'm like intensely focused and things aren't doing what I want them to. Not quite. Some of you will have if you've known me for long enough and seen the odd stream. Like when in a game, something doesn't work how it's supposed to, and I get frustrated. But like I'm not as stressed as I can tell from the way your messages are in chat. People, you guys think I'm really stressed, but it's not that I'm not stressed. I just don't know what to do, and it's a frustration, but it's not stress. Yeah, that brush can just sit and it can sit and sit in the water for a minute. But yeah, this is just me being frustrated and going, I don't know what to do. And at that point, you know what happens? I stop masking. So I get rid of all of the nice airy fairy way of speaking, and I just talk straight, and people get People pick up that I'm really stressed. Angry with Bob? I'm not. Not angry with Bob at all. Hang on, let me go get this. Let me go get this canvas. A burb. Stop listening to Bob the moment your blue looked nothing like his. I can't though. That's the other problem I have. Like I'm not here to make my own art. I'm like, no. Give me the tutorial, I'm gonna do everything you say. Because painting isn't, I'm not choosing to do this from like a, hey, I love painting, let's chill out. No, I just, it was just the incentive. This is about as out of my depth as I get. I have zero knowledge. Actual zero. Oy, oy, oy. Screw you with your color choices. Yeah, colors aren't an issue for me. My issue is I'm a visual learner and he's not using the materials that I'm using, so I don't have a visual to see. Because what I'm doing, if I follow what he does, things don't work the same. So it's like, oh, but what do I do? Need to replenish all my water. I'm almost out of paper towels. The fridge I go. What are you getting? You should eat. Yeah, you should eat if you're hungry. Okay. Okay. There we go. Thank you all for hanging out, by the way. Appreciate it. Despite sounding like I'm really stressed. But yeah, I'm a visual learner, and so there's no visual to help me learn here because I watched this. This stream has been class. I'm glad. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself. Right. But yeah, so I'm a very visual learner. Like that's my thing. Even like doing maths I visualize it in my head. I see it. So, I'm watching him, and I can't replicate what he's doing. One, I don't expect to be able to replicate exactly what he's doing, because, like, you know, technique. But also, the paint just doesn't react the same way. Because it's dry and stuff. So, it's a bit of a barrier, but going into it now, maybe I can do that. Maybe I can mimic what he's got. We'll try. We'll see. We'll see. Why is my chat over there fucked up? My backup chat, I have a backup chat over here. My backup chat just crashed, but my actual chat didn't. I don't think. Where's the blue? Okay. I didn't even get halfway through it. Not even halfway. Okay, Bob. Bob, we're gonna roll it back. We're rolling it back, Bob.
It's a canvas that's very smooth. Some people like canvas that has a little more tooth to it, a little more nap to it. I like a smooth canvas.
A smooth
but
canvas.
also use a canvas that has a gray primer, and that way you can tell exactly where your liquid white is. Now, if you don't have a canvas that has a gray primer, it's just a white primer. A little trick that you can do is take a little bit of liquid black and just put a tiny little bit into your liquid white, and it'll give it a gray cast. And then when you paint your white canvas, you can tell exactly where it's covered. Okay, long horizontal and vertical strokes, just to assure that you have a nice, even
It's going to be a long day, guys.
liquid white over the entire surface. And you're ready to go. We can wash your brush.
Ready to go. There we go. Thanks for tuning in, guys. We're just getting started. Ignore the counter. It says 2 hours, 11 minutes. It's only been 11 minutes. Don't worry about it.
I recommend you use odorless thinner. There's a screen down here in the bottom of this bucket. Scrub the bristles against the screen. The solid material settle to the bottom.
Someone told me the oils are way more forgiving, and I'm now believing that. I'm believing that.
And that's the fun part of this whole technique. Tell you what, let's make a happy little sky.
Let's do it, Bob.
And for that, I'm going to go right into a touch of phthalo blue.
That's not phthalo.
Just a little bit. Just pull a little bit of the color out.
It's a good start. I got the wrong blue.
Tap the bristles
immediately
firmly into the color. This will assure a nice, even distribution of paint all the way through the bristles. Color. This bit of the color technique. Tell you what, let's make a happy little sky.
Okay, Bob. Happy little sky. We're going again.
I'm going to go right into a touch of phthalo blue. Just a little bit. Just pull a little bit of the color out, and then tap the bristles.
Well, I'm doing
into
it.
the color. This will.
I got a wet brush this time.
Even distribution of paint all the way
Nice
through the
and wet.
bristles. It does not take much color.
It's always
just
better
a
when
little. Okay, let's go right up here.
See your failure in Discord? You saw mine.
Little crisscross strokes. Begin laying in a basic sky.
That was Pep Wisdom. Oh, was that Pep Wisdom?
And start at the top and work downward. That way your brush will pick up the liquid white, and automatically, your color gets lighter toward the horizon. Let the canvas work. Let the liquid white work. Let your brush work. You just enjoy.
I see lots of brush strokes, though.
Because painting should make you happy.
Paint's supposed to make me happy, guys, so it's not working.
And you can always add a little more color. Start with very little color.
Is it making you
always go
happy,
back and
guys?
add a little more. That's
Are
very
you
simple.
happy?
It's a son of a gun to try to take it off, though. You can do it, but it's very difficult.
I guess it's because it's acrylics that I get in all these strokes, and I don't... Is it just technique?
That easy. Okay, now then, while we have this brush dirty, let's have a little touch of water in this painting. I love water, and it's always fun to do. So I'm going to go right back into my phthalo blue, reach right over here and grab a touch, just a touch of the phthalo green. Don't need much of that. It's very strong.
Okay, that's a little
Just
better.
touch. Phthalo
Just
blue,
keep stroking.
phthalo green, and just tap it into the bristles again. Okay.
Well, a little direction is useful sometimes, I guess.
Pull from the outside in. Start in the
Yes,
outside.
brush strokes.
Pull in. Start
it
on
was
the
wet.
bottom. Work up. So it gets lighter and lighter toward the horizon.
Wait, it's going to gift brush
Now
strokes?
see, if you start here and go over, it leaves a very distinct.
Oh,
line.
I get you,
It's
No,
hard
I'm
to
with you, I'm
blend
with you.
out. There we go. But you can if you.
That was already easier than the
Just go
first
right
time I
into
did
water.
that.
Okay. Now then, all we have is.
It was
brush
easier.
dirty. Let's have a little touch of water in this painting. I love
Yeah,
water,
okay.
and it's always fun to do. So I'm going to go right back into my phthalo blue, reach right
Same.
over here and grab a touch, just a touch of the phthalo green. Don't need much of that. It's very strong.
It's very
Just
strong.
a touch. Phthalo blue.
No,
phthalo green.
yeah,
Just tap into
I
the
figured
bristles
out.
again. Okay.
I also
On the
didn't
side
follow
where
what you were
want
saying at
water to
first
be,
either. Even
pull
with that,
from
once
the
I realized
outside,
what the typo was.
Start on the outside.
I got too much green.
Start on the bottom, work up, so it gets lighter and lighter toward the horizon. Now see, if you start here and go over, it leaves a very distinct line, which is hard to blend out. There we go. But you can if you happen to forget. But blend from the outside in, and leave a little area open right in here. Look like a little sheen of light coming across the water when we're done. Start at the bottom, work upward, let it get lighter and lighter toward the top. Lighter and
Way
lighter.
greener than his, but
Just like so. There we go.
why would you
Easy
do
it is.
that? Why would you? I have no pain.
That's all there is to it. And then I have several brushes going, and you'll find that saves you a lot of time.
Why,
and
sir?
A lot of money and wasted
You're not
paint.
s-
If you have several brushes, if you have
You're not
one for
seeing how
dark color
stressful this
and one
already
for
is.
light. Otherwise,
I mean, chill,
your good
calm,
paint's going to end up
relax.
down here in this washer.
Oh no,
bar.
I put too much blue down.
Okay, clean brush, and I'm just going to blend right across here, very lightly. I don't want to lose this light area.
I am
but
putting
just
more water on my
follow
palette,
it.
by the way, as well. It's
Okay,
too
just like
relaxing.
so.
I really, guys, if anyone's hanging out and you're really chill and relaxing in this stream,
That's ready. All fixed
like just
up.
today. Usually my
If you
stream's
just have
super
a tiny
chill.
bit of paint on your brush, you
I
can
feel
just
like
wrap.
today isn't the. Oh, today isn't the usual. I mean, I know today isn't the usual because people have thought that I'm stressed. Which it flicked off my palette onto the canvas. Oh, you. Oh no, we got some very dark water. Okay, guys, it's not. Am I just using too much paint most of the time? Is that what it is? Like, I can't tell. Because this paint's real thick, right? And I'm trying to water it down, like I've watered it down tons. But it just keeps being really, 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 really thick. I like the shade of blue that I've got, though. That's a nice shade of blue. Like I'm using like barely any, and then I'm like dipping it in the water and stuff. But it just doesn't fade. It just doesn't fade. His colors are mixing with the white on the canvas. Yeah, I know there's that as well, which mine aren't. Obviously. He does have all that. Oh no, that's too much water. Shit. Oh no. Oh no. It's dripping off my canvas. My brush isn't going to help because it's full. I don't know if I have any clean brushes, I'll be honest. I'll be honest, I don't know if I have any clean brushes. Like, I have the tiniest little water pot as well. Shit. I got a little bit painted. Okay. Well, that'll do. That'll do. That'll do. Okay. Now we do the cloud. The sky's better than last time, but the shade of the water is better. The color of the water is way better this time. For sure. Oh no, I'm getting water everywhere. My desk mat is gonna be fucked. Yeah, acrylic is basically a layer on top of a layer, but it's just like a brand new layer. They don't mix with the others. But that's the thing, I don't have any knowledge of the differences between oil and... I just went with what I was told of. You'll be fine with acrylics, just be wetter, basically. That didn't help. I needed more specific instruction. Way more specific instruction. Ah. Oi, oi, oi. Okay.
Tap it like that, and it'll take that paint off. Okay, let's use the fan brush today. We'll build a happy little cloud.
Because the thing is, I see, this is another thing, right? This is the thing. I'm seeing him use loads of paint, and so I'm doing what he does, but I have different paints.
A little bit more.
And I can't stop doing what he does.
I want to put a little sunlight
Because it's
in
all
these
that I
clouds.
know.
Happy little cloud today. Happy little cloud. Okay. Decide where your cloud lives. Maybe he lives right in here. Take the corner of the brush and just make tiny little circles. Tiny little circles, round and around and around. Don't stay in one place and keep working. If you just stay in one place here and keep grinding the paint, you're going to end up with big cotton balls up in the sky. Now you can also do this just as well with a 1-inch brush or 2-inch brush. 2-inch
Yeah,
brush
like literally everything he's telling me.
fantastic
I can't
cloud.
listen to any of it.
Okay, now with a clean, dry 2-inch brush, use the top corner of the brush, and you want to blend just the base of these clouds out. Not touching the top yet. Just
Like
blend.
literally all that he's doing right now,
Very lightly.
I can't listen to
Very
it, can I?
lightly. Just like so.
Not really.
Barely blending. Okay, now we're going to fluff it. And this, we're going to do it big circular patterns. Grab it gently and fluff it upward. Just fluff it. And you're going to pull up little stringy things when you do that. Don't worry about them, because when you go across, they just go away. And that easy. You have one beautiful little cloud.
Okay.
And maybe we'll put another happy little cloud in here. Maybe this other cloud, maybe he lives right over here.
Where's all the white?
Same thing.
I just got loads on my brush.
And just drop him in wherever you think he should live. He lives right there. And in your world, you put a cloud where you want it.
That's what I'm doing,
You don't
Bob.
necessarily need
Don't
to
you
put
worry.
a cloud where I do. You put it where you think. If you think it...
Like if I do what he says
that's where it
now,
ought to be.
with what's on the canvas, I will just,
Lift it gently.
you know, like if I brush over it,
Very lightly. Just go across it.
I'm just gonna brush this cloud out of
Easy.
existence.
You got another happy little cloud right there. Absolutely no problem.
It'll just
Okay,
disappear
wipe off the old fan brush.
completely.
Okay, I just have some paper towels over here that I cleaned the brushes on.
So I'm not gonna touch it. I won't do nothing else. Leave it as
Wipe
is.
it off and we're in business. Let's build, maybe way back in here there's just a small little mountain. that lives.
Okay.
So let's take a touch of Prussian blue.
I have no
a little bit
idea
of,
what to do with
midnight
this.
Black. We're gonna get a little touch of alizarin crimson.
I'm genuinely at a loss.
Blue, black, alizarin crimson, maybe even a little Van Dyke brown. What the heck? What the heck? Just drop it.
Because I can't
Dark
use the
color.
knife. So I can't do what
pull the
he's
paint
doing
out
at
as
all.
flat as you can get it. Just really mash down hard. Then take your knife and cut across. See there? Get that little roll of paint. This knife has
I'm
a
sorry, Bob, I
straight
can't
edge
listen
on
to
it.
you.
And by having a straight edge, it's very easy to load it. Let's go on up here. Okay. And then maybe our little mountain. Yeah,
Right
you
here.
got to make it. Okay. By having a straight little. So let's take a touch of Prussian blue, a little bit of midnight black. We're going to get a little touch of alizarin crimson. So we got blue, black, alizarin crimson, maybe even a little Van Dyke brown. What the heck? What the heck? Just drop it in. Dark colors. Okay, pull the paint out as flat as you can get it.
Okay,
Just
okay,
really
okay.
mash down hard. Then take your knife and cut across. See there? Get that little roll of paint. This knife has a straight edge on it. And by having a straight edge, it's very easy to load it. It's going up here. Okay. And then maybe
I am gonna...
Hey, I gotta make a big decision here. Maybe.
Don't worry, I'm not ending stream. I'm gonna stop the stream over on TikTok, though. I am gonna end the multi-stream over on TikTok, because I just have 1 or 2 issues. So if you're over on TikTok and you want to keep hanging out and watching how badly this fails, because it will not succeed. It will fail. I'm going to be over on Twitch, and you can watch me on YouTube as well, I guess, technically. But, yeah, thanks for hanging out, everybody over on TikTok. I appreciate it. Thanks for the likes and all that jazz. I'll catch you next time. Okay, the truth... There we go. The truth is, TikTok chat was dead, and the last thing that was said was mean, and I don't want to stop looking at it. I just want to stop looking at the mean chat in TikTok. I'll be honest with you. There we go. I'm trying to, like, keep my brush wet to mix so the water goes in. Just going to have a more painterly technique. I mean, yeah. I guess. See, do you see? I used way more of all the other colors, and this black is so strong. I'm gonna keep adding other stuff. Next time I bite him. Nah, it was fine. It wasn't really all that mean. It was just someone going, I don't mean to be rude, but you should start over. And it's just because it's the last message there, so I keep looking and seeing the same thing, and I'm like, I'm fed up of being told what I already know. It was one message that I could have just deleted or whatever, but I'm like, nah, I'm just going to end on TikTok. Because the way TikTok lives go for me, usually, we get a really good boost in the first hour or two, and then it dies. And then it dies off. So I was like, I'm at the point where it's probably not going to come back now. So I may as well just end it over there. And take one thing, you know, one of the multitasking things, just take it off me. While I try and figure this shit out. I'm literally just doing triangles. Like, I don't know what else to do. Because I can't do what he's doing. But I can clean this and take some stuff off. Yeah, asshole, happy birthday, thanks. I don't mean to be rude, but happy birthday. Jeez, how dare you acknowledge the day of my birth, Regeltas? How very dare. It's good to see you, mate. How are you? I don't have enough stuff for my brushing. And this is what it's going to be. But I'm going to, don't worry, what I'm doing, I'm kind of trying to clean my brush off. My water is so bad. It's so bad.
Who did the thing?
Regeltas, thanks for doing the thing. Thank you for that gifted, mate. I appreciate it. I don't have the murder board thing set on here, but when I come back, because I have to sort my water out again, are we close? We're kind of close to the happy tree part, maybe. I'm giving up. At least this one has shape. At least this has shape this time. But the thing is, I have to like really clean my brush off so that I can spread this out, but I have to do it kind of quick. Because I want to thin this out a little. Just a little. I'm hitting everything. But I can't make that fade. I don't know how to make this fade because it just doesn't happen when I do it. I'm out of paper towels. It's official. Paper towels are done. Yeah, dude, regardless, thank you for the gifted. I appreciate it, mate. Thank you for that. And that went to someone that I don't know if we know. Scoopister? Scoofist? I don't know. I don't know, but enjoy your sub. You have had your ad privileges revoked. No more ads for you. I'm trying to take paint off and like fade, but it's not happening. It's not happening, but at least there's like a peak. It's not just a blob anymore, it's kind of triangular. Oh, where did I just hit space? I thought I was, no. I think I restarted stream on TikTok, but I don't know.
Maybe he lives right here, just floats around in the clouds.
Maybe I never closed it, I don't know. Maybe I just told everyone watching that I was ending because they were mean.
Push this color right
it wasn't
into
really
the fabric. And you just decide where you want little bumps to live.
I just needed to remove something that I was paying attention to.
Wherever you want them. Maybe there's a happy little thing lives right
I don't know how to fake this fade at the bottom.
Scrape off all the excess paint. Just
I don't
really
know.
get
Look what it does. This, I don't know. I know that maybe water.
You can't hurt this. Just scrape it off.
I can, Bob. You said I can't hurt it. I can.
Side edge. In here, we could care less.
See, water didn't do nothing.
Now then, with a 2-inch brush, I want to grab this. And because of the liquid white, canvas is wet, you can pull this and move it.
Canvas is not wet. Canvas is wet.
Just move it. Remember?
And it's just, oh god, there's so much paint. Is it just too much paint again? Because it's acrylic and not oils?
That will happen.
Is it just too much paint?
Just like so. See, just let it sort of float off in the sky there.
Bob, I need you to come to my house and tell me specifically what I'm doing. Please, Bob.
Because this is a very firm paint, you can blend right over it.
He's not listening to me.
Okay. Now then, maybe there's some snow on that little mountain. So we can take some titanium white and once again, pull it out as flat as you can get it. Just really pull it out. Then go across, get that little roll of paint. See, there he is.
That looks better on camera than it does in person.
Okay, now then, right along in here. Take the point of the knife, put it right up at the top of the mountain. No pressure. Just let it float.
Pressure.
Just let it float right down the side of the mountain there. No pressure. See, follow the angles in your mountain.
I'm scared of adding grey because it turns grey. It's like it's become grey now.
Right here.
I'm just gonna leave it as is. It's just leaving it as
the
is.
sun would shine through here and create all these beautiful little effects. And if you're right-handed, it's normally easier for the light to come from the right side.
It does look better than the last time, at least. It looks better than last time.
Very delicate.
There's that. We've got that going for us.
Very delicate. Very, very delicate.
It's not saying
much.
much.
This is a time when the little knife would come in even better. So you can get back here with a little knife and get these little places. That little son of a gun just sneaks right in there.
Yeah, that's what I done.
Either knife works very well.
I did the little bit.
They both have the straight edges and they work very good. Take a little bit of blue and white. This is a little phthalo blue. Just a touch. Just a touch. Mix it up about like so. That's good. Cut across, and once again we have that small roll of paint right out on the edge of the knife, so you can see it's right on the end. There you go. Now then, decide which peaks farthest away. If this one's in the background, put a shadow behind this one first.
It's so blue.
Just a little tiny shadow.
It's so blue, guys.
Then a shadow here. Let it come down distinctly through. See there? Distinctly through. No pressure at all. Think in your mind that the only thing touching the canvas is a little tiny roll of paint.
It's too blue. It's
And
too
each
blue.
little
I need all
highlight
the
needs a
white.
shadow.
Oh god, I'm out of white
doesn't
after
have a
this.
shadow.
Almost.
It won't come out and play with you. It'll just leave you. Just leave you stranded. Okay, now then.
Oh no.
Sometimes it's fun.
That's still way
Play
too
some
blue.
games. All right, clean dry brush. I'm going to tap the base of this following the angles. I want to create mist. Now lift upward very softly. 3 hairs and some air over here. Follow these angles. Lift, blend.
I can't blend. I'm sorry. That's it. It's all.
Down
That's
there.
it.
Okay, now then.
That's
Maybe-
your mountain, guys.
So you can change your mind. Now maybe there's a peak that lives right here. And if we want to make this one look like it's in front of that, by diffusing that first and then bringing a line distinctly down, it'll push all that back. But that little misty area is the only thing that separates those. So cherish it. It's your good friend. Maybe this, shoot, look here. You can take this anywhere you want it to go. Anywhere you want it to go. But notice all the angles of highlight or light color are in the same basic direction. Same basic direction. Because light's only going to strike at a given angle coming through here. Sing. Pretend you're a sunbeam just wandering around here and having fun. Okay, now we need a shadow back here. Everywhere there's a highlight, we have to have a shadow. Just a little shadow. Just a little happy shadow. It lives right back here. See how that pops right out? Comes your friend. It's easy. Just a few little rules. Mountains are just geometric shapes. Highlights and shadows. And you can make some of the most fantastic mountains you've ever seen. What's great for practice and to give you experience is just take a canvas and start at the top, paint mountains from top to bottom. And you will learn more. Oh, it's a super way to practice. And by the time you're finished, you'll be good friends with the knife. Okay, tapping the base, following those angles again. Now you want to save that one line right there.
Completely out of water
That's a
and stuff.
distinct
So
line
I
that
had to
separates these two entities.
just run.
Save that. Lift upward, very gently.
Because I knew that all this
Whisper
bit
light.
now.
You don't want to destroy, you just want to diffuse. Over
I
here,
can't
follow
diffuse
these
though,
angles.
Bob.
Save this line. That's a distinct line that you need. Give it a little blend. And you've got one very effective, yet very easy little mountain. And I knew you could do it. Tell you what, let's have some little footy hills that live right in here.
It's better than the first one.
For that, let's mix up some color.
Okay, so
Shoot, we had this mountain color.
there's even more paint on the floor, and I don't know where that came from.
Prussian blue and some midnight black. We'll put some Van Dyke brown.
I don't know where the paint on the floor came from. There's more now. It's doubled. And I don't remember
Just a
seeing
little
that.
touch of sap green. Don't want too
I
much
didn't drop
sap green. I'm gonna
anything
reach over here and find
that I
some
was aware
white.
of.
And let's see what we got here. You got to put a little white.
Can't tell
with
the
it
difference.
To know what you have.
GG.
It's very difficult to tell.
GG. You've
A little
unlocked
more blue in there.
uh,
Oh yeah.
eye doctor
Just
appointment.
sort of play with
That's
the
what I was
color
trying to
till it
say.
gets like you wanted. I'm looking for a color that sort of a bluish gray, maybe with at least a little hint of green. It's too far
Okay.
away to have much green.
Something like a greyish greeny colour, and he's using a mix of.
You could do it. Tell you what, let's have some little footy hills that live right in here. For that, let's mix up some color. Shoot, we had this mountain color. That was just some
I can't use the
Prussian
mountain
blue
colour
and
that he
some
used.
midnight black. We'll put some Van Dyke brown.
I'm not even going to use black, you
Lizard
know,
crimson.
because that always goes badly for
Just
me.
a little touch of sap green. Don't want too much sap green. I'm gonna reach over here and find some white. And let's see what we got here. You got to put a little white with it to know what you have. It's very difficult to tell. A little more blue in there. Oh yeah. Just sort of play with the color till it gets like you
Which
want it.
green
I'm
did
looking
he
for
say?
a
Oh
color
god, now on top of everything else, I'm having to
There's
dodge
blue,
stepping
I
in
think
pain.
We had this mountain color. That was just some Prussian blue and some midnight black. We'll put some Van Dyke brown. Lizard crimson. Just a little touch of sap green. Don't want too much sap green. I'm gonna reach over here and find some white.
Okay, a little bit of
And
sap
let's
green.
see what we got here. You got to put a little white with it to know what you have. It's very difficult to tell. A little more blue in there. Oh yeah.
I wanted a little
Just sort of
white.
play with the color till it gets like you want it. I'm looking for a color that sort of a bluish gray.
I don't have a lot of
maybe
paint
with
though.
at least a little hint of green. It's too far away to have much green. Okay, now we can lift it up like so. Okay, let me clean the knife. And today,
Okay, see, look, I didn't use
let's
any
use a
black
1-inch brush.
that time, and look how
And just
close
go
my
right
color
into
is to
that.
what he has there.
Just pull it through, just to load a little paint on it.
I know you're gonna be like, that's brown and that's grey,
Like
but
so.
like this is
Just
way
like
closer
so.
to than what I had before.
Let's go up to the canvas. Now you have to make a big decision here. Where's your little foothills live? Maybe let's start right in here. Maybe just using the corner of the brush. Maybe they just come right down. Here they come. Wherever you want them. And just sort of pull it straight down. See? Turn it over and use the other corner. If one gets empty, you can turn it over. Just pull straight down.
Oh god, you can actually see me badly mixing paint.
Very important here. See this little misty area right in here? You
And
wanna
not enough
save that
paint.
mist that's between the foothill and the mountain. If you kill that misty area, these foothills are going to look like they're right up against the mountain, and you don't want that. Okay. Now then, time to wash your brush. Up the port. You sort of come right maybe in this. Now you have to make a big decision here. Where's your little foothills live?
Right here.
Maybe let's start right in here. Maybe just using the corner of the brush. Maybe they just come right down. Here they come. Wherever you want them. And just sort of pull it straight down. See? Turn it over and use the other corner. If one gets empty, you can turn it over. Just pull straight down.
So look, it's actually a different color this
Very
time.
important here. See this little misty area right in here? You want to save that mist that's between the foothill and the mountain. If you kill that misty area, these foothills are going to look like they're right up against the
Oh
mountain.
no,
You
I
don't
messed
want
up. It was kind of working,
that. Now then,
but it just doesn't.
time to wash your brush.
Oh
Take
no.
off washing the brushes till I'm about to run out. Give them a good shake. And just beat the devil out of it. Now,
Guys,
I want to create mist at the base of this foothill. So here, all we're going to do,
I can't do mist. I can't do any
pay
blending.
attention here to the angles. This foothill is going to sort of be coming down this way. Just like so.
It's just a brown smudge. That's all I've got. I can't do any blending. I don't know how to do this with
See how soft that makes
this.
the base of that little son of a gun look? Then give it gentle little upward lifts. Gentle, gentle, gentle. All right. Now then, maybe we'll put one coming down this way.
I nearly spilled
color,
water
only
everywhere.
darker. Same color, only darker. So, as things get closer to you in the landscape, they should get darker in value.
No, it's just all gonna be flat.
Value as they get closer.
This is all flat. I don't have anything but
Colors on the
flatness.
shoot, no big deal. A little green in there.
Oh, this was a bad idea
That's
to do on
cool,
my
it's too
birthday,
far away,
guys.
Okay. Now maybe this one lives right along in here somewhere. Here you go.
The same color. I've lost all will to
this
properly
one's a little
attempt
darker.
this now.
So it'll stand out. Now sometimes you want to make something that looks like a little individual trees. You can just take a brush and turn it
We're doing
on the
something
end,
over
see?
here.
Pull down, and it makes a little more distinct things, depending on the effect that you want to achieve. Maybe this comes right on down. You just sort of have to make a big decision and decide where it lives. Look at there. It's that easy though. And I'll show you something that's fun here. Maybe you decide in here, maybe there's a little separation and this one comes right on down here. See, you can sort of pull them apart and make more than one. That easy. And you just take them wherever you want them to go. Isn't that a super way though, just to make some happy little foothills that live back here in the distance? Maybe over here this one comes up a little I don't know.
This is
Whatever
just
you
lots of
think.
brown smushings.
Whatever you think, you just put them in. Okay. Now then, with our 2-inch brush, still paying attention to the lay of the land,
Yep.
we can sort of begin tapping this. Just wherever you think it should go.
Bob, my paints don't work how yours do, sir.
There. Don't want to destroy this little line, though. If we're going to keep that in, we'll go in between there and just
This
tap
line?
the corner of the brush to see.
Oh, right, I see it, I see. The line that I don't have.
Like so. Okay, then short little
Guys, I was
strokes.
full
Go
effort
straight
on
up.
this redo, but
Even if this comes down the hill, lift
I've
it
lost
straight up.
all
Straight up, straight up.
brain
straight
power
up.
for
Always.
effort now.
If you lean
It's
it to
gone.
the side and lift, it'll look like a little tree.
It's all
far away.
gone.
Look like the wind's blowing 1,000
All my
miles an hour
effort,
about to blow 'em
my
away.
brain power is gone.
There, straight up. There we go. And then very lightly, just blend it.
Like, I don't...
Now,
It doesn't do... I don't know how to make it do what his paints do.
Happy little
I don't know how.
And they're
I don't know how
easy.
to make it
That easy. Tell you
do
what,
the
let's
thing.
Let me find. There it
Shit,
is.
I just nearly... No,
There it
I'm trying
is.
to clear my request
Can't
queue
find the
because I
brush,
can
you
see
know.
it and it's
When you get
distracting.
old,
I just nearly banned Happy
The
Monkey.
mind's your second thing to go.
I don't know how to make
we'll take some
acrylics
dark
do
color.
what oils do,
Use
guys.
some black, some blue. I want this to be very, very dark. Black and blue. We'll
Very,
get some
very dark.
Little brown, little sap green. This should look black. It should be so dark. Now pull this brush through the paint, and as you pull it through, wiggle it,
But
See?
my... Look, there's all my post-its.
and then sharpen it.
My...
That'll bring the brush to a super sharp chisel edge. Super sharp edge. There you can see it. It's very
Now,
sharp.
but I got loads of
The
shit
only
all
reason
over
it's
my
sharp
brush.
is
Hang
'cause
on,
you have
Bob.
so much paint in there.
Bob, wait.
It's literally just stuck the
No,
bristles
Bob,
together.
wait, hang on.
Okay, now that.
Hang on. How's it going, Boo? Can you wear a boat like a hat? Personally, no. I have a very small head. It's very small. The water gets really dirty and I don't have anything to dry my brush properly with. So I'm literally having to change it every single time. When it's capsized, no. Ban that man. Ban that man. Or shout him out. That's the opposite of what I said. I said ban that man. How you doing, Woo, mate? How you doing? Oh shit. Need headphones so I can hear Bob. I'm not sure if hearing Bob is helpful or a hindrance anymore though.
Maybe
If I'm
back
being
in
really
the
honest.
And way to make some happy little foothills. And they're that easy.
They're
That
not easy,
Tell you
Bob.
what, let's do. Let me find. There it is. There it is. Can't find my brush, you know. When you get old, the mind's the second thing to go. Okay, we'll take some of that dark
What's the
color.
first?
Use some black.
What's the first thing
some
that
blue.
goes?
Want this to be very, very dark. Black and blue. We'll get some little brown, little sap green.
Okay.
This should look black. It should be
I don't know
so
which
dark.
blue he's
Now
using
pull this
there.
brush through the paint, and as you pull it through, wiggle it. See? Wiggle it.
You want some brown
And
and
then
some
sharpen
sap
it.
green. I got those
That'll bring
colors.
the brush to a
I'm just
super
blobbing them all
sharp
on.
Chisel edge.
I got a really wet brush.
Super sharp edge. There you can see it. It's very sharp.
Sap green, I got it.
The only reason it's sharp is because you have so much paint in there. It's literally just stuck the bristles together. Okay, now then, maybe back in here.
I have to like restart every
little
single
evergreens
color
in
that
there.
I do.
Now the only way to make these
Because
show
of
is
the-
to save
what
this
I'm
little
using.
misty area. So touch it with just that nice.
You wanted it
chiseled
very
edge.
dark. I think that's probably
See
dark
here?
enough, right?
Don't kill that little misty area that's in between. And ever so often, reload your brush to bring it back to a nice sharp edge. And you can begin dropping in all kinds of just
I'm doing what he said
happy
do,
little
like this.
distant trees.
But I don't get a
We're not
sharp
looking for
edge.
distinct
Do I have the
shapes.
wrong brush?
They're too far away still. Too far away. When they get closer,
Am I right, hello?
then we'll worry about individual shapes. Right now,
I gave up. I
All
gave
we're
up
trying to
a
do-
while ago on trying to make this any good.
just sort of tap. Isn't that fun?
It's not- it won't.
A lot of trees. Now, if you
It's
get
not
them too
doing
far
the
apart,
thin
if you let's just do something here. See if you put them like this,
line.
they're
that-
very rapidly going to look like telephone poles or a fence post.
It's not.
If that happens,
It just
just
won't do
put
it.
some more in there.
It
Which means
won't
you
do
don't have
it.
quite enough.
I don't know why.
Not quite enough.
I don't know how.
There we go.
Hydrate. I will hydrate. Let me just drink my paint water at this point.
Wander out here, they get a little bit bigger. And
I'm using the
by
brush you
making
said
them
to
bigger
use,
out here
and this
and
this
smaller
color's
toward
so
the center,
dark.
It'll create the illusion
But it won't.
a
I
little
can't.
pond here. You'll see
I'm
what I
trying.
mean
Look,
in
I'm
just a
trying to
second.
thin it out. I'm putting
But sooner
water
it'll
on
get
it,
bigger toward the outside edges, and
and
makes
it
a
just won't
wonderful
thin
effect.
out.
A wonderful effect. It'll make you happy, and if you're interested in selling paintings, that's what'll sell them. Okay, now it doesn't matter if a little bit of that color comes down because we're going to have water, so this will just end up being just happy little reflections. There we go. But now, one of the things when you're painting,
There's paint all over my floor, guys.
the more planes you have in a painting,
See, now
the
it's
more
doing
depth,
it.
the
Now
more
it's starting to
distance
do the thing.
that you'll have. Your painting will look deeper. So, come right up here a minute. Look up close.
It's not
Let
going to
me
look
show you.
deeper.
Look at all the planes that we have here. This one right here, where these dark trees.
Anyone join in or
Then
wondering?
This one.
So he's
Another
doing
one.
acrylics and he's doing
And then you have
oils and I'm doing
several different
acrylics
planes
and
in the mountain.
I'm
Now,
a visual learner, but I
if you
can't
zoom
watch
back
what
a
he
little bit
does
and
because the
take a look,
paints
see,
don't
when
do
you
what
look
he
at all these
does.
planes
So I keep using the
independently,
same amount of paints
look at
that he's
right
using,
there. Look at the
but I need
depth that's in that
less.
array, and is caused only because of all of these various planes in your painting, and that's what'll that's what'll make a happy buck. Now then, let's create some reflections right here. Let's take 2-inch brush, decide where you want reflections to be, grab and pull straight down. Because these trees are
You were painting
short,
your clothes.
just
I've
have short
painted the
reflections
floor.
here as you work outward. Let them get a little longer. Trees are a little taller, reflections a little longer. See there?
I do not know if I can do that.
Go out the other way, just pull straight down though. Straight
Trying.
down. Straight down.
I'll
And a
try.
super
I'm
easy,
attempted.
Nice way to make
I said I wouldn't give up.
fantastic
I don't know if I
reflections.
actually did. I'm pretty sure I said that I'm giving up several times throughout this.
And very lightly. Very lightly.
Did
go
anyone
straight
did
across.
anyone do a counter of how many times I said I was quitting?
And instant reflection. I'll show you another little trick. This is fun. Maybe you want to create another plane in here. You can do that simply by just taking a little, doesn't matter as long as it's a light color. We just whatever happens to be on the palette. Now watch right in here. Maybe you want to show a little, another little plane. Touch here with the fan brush and lift upward.
Hang on, Bob.
Make
Hang
it
on,
look
hang
like a
on.
little tree.
I need something so much bigger. Look at the size of the thing that I'm using for water. That's it. I need something so much bigger than this. Put your painting up for auction. What, for me to make profit off it? I could do with the money, but I don't think this is the skill that's going to make me money. I want to upgrade my my graphics card. I don't think this is going to do it. I don't have anything really to dry my brush. Reflections. Oh. Oh. Okay. What was Bob doing? I did my reflections.
See there? Go out the other way. Just pull straight down, though. Straight down.
It doesn't do what yours does, Bob.
Isn't that a super easy, nice way to make fantastic reflections? And you
Black smudges. Fantastic. Fantastic.
Very lightly. Very lightly. Come
I'm
straight
painting
across.
with completely different materials that
Instant reflections. Show you another little trick. This is fun. Maybe you want to create another plane.
There have been several moments where you can
do
see
that
parts of my soul
simply
die
by
during
just
this
taking a
stream.
little- Doesn't matter as long as it's a light color. We just whatever happens to be on the palette. Now watch right now.
I don't have a
Really
palette
slow.
anymore, Bob. I've had to throw them
Little
away.
plane. Touch here with a fan brush and lift upward. It'll make it look like little tree trunks far away, but it also begins creating the illusion of another plane in the painting. See it?
They create the
Looks
illusion
like a
of
little bank
me knowing
back
what
here.
I'm doing.
It also looks like little tree trunks. Hundreds of little tree trunks. Isn't that sneaky? And the more of these you put in,
Bob the sneaky fucker.
better to look. The more planes that you have in your painting. Now, if you get one here that you don't like or it's too bright,
I don't
all
like
you have
any
to
of
do
it,
is
Bob.
Work it in, and all that dark color back there. will
Like,
even
look,
out.
it doesn't. Paints
do a
don't
little
do what his
waterline.
paints do.
For that, I'm gonna take a touch.
Some of this is
the
knowledge, some of
liquid
this is
put it on the
technique,
palette,
some of it is the difference between oils and.
Just pull it out. and then
100%. Some of
lightly
it
cut
is
across. That's all there is to it. See, there's a little bit of paint right up on the top here.
Is the difference between
Yeah,
acrylics
okay.
and oils. Some of it is that I don't know. What I'm
Pressure.
doing.
And all we're gonna do is just cut in a water line. Use a firm. Keep these lines basically straight. Basically straight. See there? Just cut in a happy little water line. Wherever you think they should be.
If you have a lighter, then burn that painting. Mana riots. I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
I'm just gonna re-emphasize. I've literally never painted before,
And
and I'm using
super
different materials
You can do
than
it.
are in the tutorial that I've been given.
You can do it. See now a few little ripples here and there. on the
So
water.
we can
They
joke
too
a little,
need to be straight. If they're not straight,
but if
water
all
look
you
like it's
say
gonna run right
is
out of your
talking
painting.
shit, I am gonna
cause you
delete
a
those
lot of
messages.
problems.
I'm gonna delete the messages
Tell
because
you
this
what.
is so far 3 hours of. Oh my God! Look how bad that
Putting
looks.
some foreground in here.
This is all for good fun,
Let's
but at the
take a
same
big bunch of
time,
the Prussian blue,
when we're at
black,
the constant.
brown.
Look how bad this
oh,
is.
I don't know, crimson.
It gets a little old.
Sap green. It doesn't matter. Whatever you have, shoot, just drop it in there. Dark colors.
Gets a little old.
Dark colors.
It's kind of coming
Look at that.
together.
They're just
Also,
black.
don't lie. No lies, Anna. I need to watch what he did. Not that it matters.
Where water straight here. Lightly cut across. That's all there is to it. See, there's a little bit of paint right up on the top here. Okay, now go up here. Use a firm pressure. And all we're going to do is just cut in a water line. Use a firm. Keep these lines basically straight.
Keeping up with Bob is nearly
Basically
impossible.
straight.
It really is.
See there? Just cut in a happy little water line. Wherever you think they should be. Wherever they should be. There we go. Okay. Look
I didn't say it was a
Isn't that
masterpiece. I
super?
think even just,
can do it.
even as a smaller thing as saying it's coming together
You
is,
can do it. See now a few little ripples here and there on the water. They
it's
too
coming to a close.
need to be straight. If
Ah.
they're not straight, the water will look like it's going to run right out of your painting, cause you a lot of problems. Okay. Tell you what.
Okay,
Let's
back
do
again.
painting.
I don't know that this
Use
is
a
gonna
firm-
work.
Keep these lines basically straight. Basically straight. See
Look,
there?
guys, this is
There,
exactly what I
that's a little
see
water line.
when
Wherever
I'm
you think they should be. Wherever they should be.
when I'm
There we go.
you know by out in the wilderness. This is what I see, right? This is what I see. I just need glasses.
Look at
This
that.
is
Isn't that
perfectly
super?
what I see.
And you can do it. You can do it. See now a few little ripples here and there on the water. They too need to be straight. If they're not straight,
You got the
water
reflections
look like it's
there.
gonna run right
They
out
don't
your
look like
painting.
reflections at all.
Cause you a lot of problems. Okay. Tell you what, let's do. Let's begin putting some foreground in here. Let's take a big bunch of the Prussian blue,
Try and take
black,
some off.
brown, oh, I don't know, crimson, sap green, it doesn't matter. Whatever you have, shoot, just drop it in there. Dark colors. Dark colors. Look at that. Might as well mix up a big wad of paint. Okay, let me clean off my knife.
Oh, don't use knives
Today,
again.
Tell you what,
Please?
let's use, shoot, we'll
Please,
just
sir.
use an old 2-inch brush. You could
Don't look
you
half
could do
bad on
this with a
mobile. Yeah,
fan
when you make
brush
it really
or
small so you
1-inch
can
brush,
barely
doesn't
see it.
matter. I'll
Not
use
too
a
bad.
2-inch today. Pull it through the paint, wiggling it. See, wiggle it.
I
Other
did the
side,
wiggle and it
pull
didn't. It
through,
didn't.
and wiggle it.
It didn't
You
do
need
what
a
you
lot
said
of paint
before.
in the
Though.
bristles, just like with a 1-inch brush, to bring it to a nice sharp chisel edge. Wiggle it. That loads the brushes. The bristles, I mean, loads the bristles. And by wiggling it and pulling it, it pulls the paint toward the end of the bristles. Then sharp it,
Does
just
he
like
have-
you would a knife.
Look at his little finger.
Okay,
His little
look at how
fingernails
sharp that is.
huge, just
Boy,
like this long.
Son of a gun, it's just, you could shave with it. Look at that, super sharp. Now then, let's decide, maybe there's a happy tree, evergreen tree. He lives right there. Start with just
Happy
touching
evergreen
the
tree.
canvas.
Okay, we got to look at the colors. We're doing a big old.
Go ahead.
Oh shit.
Son of a gun, it's just, you could shave
paint
with it.
ball. Keep
Look at that. Look at the lot. Do clean. Wherever you big do.
What kind of colors are we looking for here,
Cause
Bob?
you a lot straight. The water look like it's gonna run right out of your painting. Cause you a lot of problems. Okay. Tell you what, let's do. Let's begin putting some foreground in here. Let's take a big bunch
I don't know
of
what
the
he,
Prussian blue, black,
Blue and black.
brown, oh, I don't know, crimson.
It just
sap
uses the
green.
same
It
colors
doesn't
over and
matter.
over, doesn't it?
Whatever you have, shoot, just drop it
Just
in there.
uses the
Dark
same
colors.
colors over and over.
Dark colors. Look at that.
Oh,
Might as
okay.
well mix up a big wad of paint. Okay, let me clean off my knife. Today, tell you what, let's do. Let's use, shoot, we'll just use an old 2-inch brush. You could do this with a fan brush, 1-inch brush, it doesn't matter. I'll
I
use
just
a
have
2-inch
a lot of
today.
pressure to paint for no master
Pull it
painter
through
like
the
you.
paint, wiggle
You know,
it.
Santa, that's what it is. I'm just
Wiggle it.
nervous because you're here
Other
and I
side,
know that
Pull it through and wiggle it. You
aside
need
from
lot of
being a
paint in the
great
bristles, just like with a 1-inch brush,
metal
to bring it to a nice
vocalist,
sharp chisel edge.
or a master
Wiggle it.
painter.
That loads the brushes, the bristles, I mean, loads the bristles. And by wiggling it and pulling it, it pulls the paint toward the end of the bristles. Then sharp it, just like you would a knife.
Such great.
Okay, look at how sharp that is. Boy, that son of a gun, it's just, you could shave with it. Look at that, super
Don't,
sharp.
guys, don't shave with
Now then,
brushes. Not because it's
Let's
dangerous, it
decide,
just
maybe
isn't
there's a
going to
happy
work.
tree, evergreen tree. He lives right there. Start with just touching the canvas. Use just the corner of the brush.
Colors are better
just
than
the
you
corner,
thought at first. Colors
and
are
begin
okay.
pushing, making the bristles bend slightly downward. See there? Look at
Okay,
that
I really
thin,
want to make
nice
a
little
good tree. I want to
And
make
he
a good
lives right
happy
here in
little
this
tree.
brush. All you
I
have
want to
do
make
is
one
sort
a
of
really
push
good
him out.
happy little tree.
Each time you start
Yeah.
in the corner, he lives against with a knife. Okay, end of the bristles, then sharpen it just like you would a knife.
The problem I've got
Okay,
is
look at
to
how
do
sharp
what
that
he's
is. Boy,
doing.
that son of a gun,
Like
just-
I have to
you
have
could
the
shave with
paint
it.
really
Look at
thick,
that. Super
but
sharp.
it's acrylic, so
Now
it
that-
doesn't then.
Let's decide. Maybe there's a happy tree, evergreen tree. He lives right there. Start with just touching the canvas. Use just the corner of the brush, just the corner, and begin pushing, making the bristles bend slightly downward.
Okay, so where is
See
it?
there?
I need to
And
watch it
begin
again.
Evergreen tree. He lives right there. Start
Oh
with
yeah,
just
he's gonna go.
touching the canvas. Use just the corner of the brush, just the
Okay,
corner,
okay.
and begin pushing, making the bristles bend
There's a tree with
slightly
the front
downward. See there?
He easily.
Look at that.
I don't
Isn't that
know.
a nice little
Usually.
tree? And he
Easily.
lives
I
right
don't know
there
what
in
that
his
second
brush.
word is. Carbuncle.
All you have to do is sort of push him out. Each time you start a new evergreen, reload the brush to a nice sharp chisel edge.
So
Go
we
through the
do.
same procedure. Let's have another one. Maybe he lives soup right there.
No, that's too close to the
Just
other
make a
color.
decision and drop him in.
Shit.
Wherever you want him. There he goes. There
And
he goes.
it's wet and running, but I don't know how to make it not.
One of the questions I get asked quite frequently, what if I do a tree and decide I don't like him? Or maybe I'll make him taller. Watch here, watch here. Let's say, well, I hate to mess
Usually,
up this
okay.
tree, and I want to show you this.
That's it's just because the
Maybe you
typo
wanna make this
meant that I
tree
could have
taller. All you have to
I
do
could
is
read it in a
touch.
couple of different ways.
And come right back over the top
That was
of it.
all.
See here? And you just paint a bigger tree right over the top. We
Too much
don't
paint.
make
There's too much.
mistakes.
There's too much.
We
I
have
can't
happy
load my
accents.
brush like the way that I see him doing
And you
it.
have a
And it's
brand new,
really
beautiful
difficult.
tree. That easy. Tell you what, let's do.
The
Let's
colors
have a
are too
tree on the other side,
close.
too. Bring the brush back to a chisel
I
edge.
don't- I need more green
Nice and sharp. Okay.
or something. I don't
And
know.
maybe this tree, this old tree, maybe he goes.
Oh, no,
all
that's
the way to
dry.
the top of the canvas.
It won't mix because it's dry.
Same way. This will give you some practice using a big brush, making some beautiful little evergreens. This might be my favorite brush to do this with. It's so much fun. So often we avoid this brush because it's big, but it'll do some of the most beautiful
Sirs.
little delicate things.
Sure, Bob.
Just you're pushing
really
it
know what I'm
downward with
doing
the
here,
corner of the
mate.
brush, just the corner. Just the corner. As you work down the tree, you push
Aside from
harder
making a
and
real
harder, so
mess,
you're
like
actually
genuinely,
using
there's
more
so
of the
much paint
brush.
everywhere.
But just the corner and push down. See, down. I'm exaggerating now so you can see down. Like that. Okay? Now then.
Maybe when this dries,
Maybe
you'll
we'll
see
have
it
some
more. I
leaf
don't know.
trees in there. So pull the brush in one direction through the paint. One direction.
Oh shit!
Load
There's
it
like
full
all kinds of
of
different
color.
paints all over
One
my
direction.
brush.
This is the same old dark color. Really pull it. Pull it. By pulling it in one direction, it'll generate a round corner. See, you pull it, and then that corner is
I'm
round.
wiggling.
When we touch the canvas, we want that rounded
The
corner.
real art is on my
toward the
floor. There's
top.
actually a lot
Let's
of
go right
paint.
up here. Maybe
On
right
my
here
floor.
lives a nice tree. Nice tree lives there. Just push, bend the bristles upward. That rounded corner was toward the top. Just push and bend it upward.
All the colors just look the same
Okay,
to
you have
me.
make some decisions now.
I can't make them
Because it just
stand
look-
out. Look, this is
So
what I
come
have
right
to
out
do because I can't.
Turn it out
He's
here.
using oil, so
So-
the paint just. You have
Whatever.
to load it up. But if I only use a little bit, I
You
never
work,
have
you
enough
make a
paint,
big decision,
and I
throw it
don't.
in.
My paint
That was so much fun.
discipline
Let's go
technique
over
is
here.
bad. I don't know what
Maybe
to
on
do.
this side, maybe there's a tree lives right in here. See, we don't have to separate these yet. We separate
I'm only
them
doing these
with
two trees.
highlights.
I don't know what else to do.
Right now, all
I
we
can't
need
make them stand out. It's
are
all just
basic
muddy
shapes.
brown.
See? Just
And I
push,
can't seem
bend
to
the
make
brush
it.
up.
Like, this is really
Don't
green
do it
on my
with the brush,
page in
slide like that.
person.
See the
But on the
difference?
canvas, it's
You do
not. It's barely
That's
green.
good swamp grass. We're not after that right now. Just push.
Alright, so he's doing
There
like.
we are. And you just, wherever you want them, you can begin filling all that in.
No.
Good place to practice bushes and stuff right in here. Excellent, excellent place to practice.
Made a nice,
we
awesome
got-
scene.
Got all that color blocked in. That
Made a
easy.
nice green-brown mush.
Nice individual bush lives right there. Okay. Now then,
Can you tell there's supposed to be
make a few tree trunks here
water?
and there.
Because I can't.
And to do that, we'll take a little of the dark sienna, a little Van Dyke brown,
Hang
and some
on.
white.
Hang on, I need to clean brushes again. My back's hurting. My back's hurting because nothing is at the right height. Thank you all for hanging out. There's a bunch of you guys that I know there's going to be a bunch of people that are lurking that are just not even here. They're just lurking, doing the courtesy lurk. That's also appreciated. But you guys that are lurking that are actually here, thank you for hanging out. During this, my most difficult stream I've ever done. Not even joking. Most difficult stream I've ever done. Right, I need to, yeah, this is not salvageable. I have to wash. I have to clean. Hang on. Oh boy. Oh boy, when I walk away and come back, like you know when you take a break from something and you come back to it to see it from like a new perspective? Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh no, Cat is definitely asleep. Cat is definitely asleep at this time. I never hydrated when Mana Riot said, I'm gonna give him his points back. I'm gonna drink now, but I give him his points back. Guys, there's 17 minutes left on this. I'm not joking, my back's really hurting. Because the mic doesn't comfortably go to a good height. So I find myself leaning into the mic, leaning down. And the canvas I should have put a bit higher. So my posture this entire time has been like... Can you see it like hunched like this? Oh. Okay. Okay, what's next? I don't know if I can put anything else on top of this. I don't know if it'll work. Oh, I hit space. Where did I just put a space bar? I don't know.
Just pull it out very flat.
Right, what you doing? What you doing, Mayor Bob?
Don't overmix. Leave it marble like that. Cut across. Okay. Get that little roll of paint. All those various colors.
Yeah,
will
I
be
see
in
it.
That little roll out here.
Oh, I can't do knives though, Bob.
Okay. Now then, we'll go right up in here. Just touch. Allow the canvas to pull off what it wants. Give it just a least little pull to the side.
Okay.
And you can put in just a happy little tree.
Bob saying no. Bob stood up.
That easy.
I'd be okay, but standing myself.
Here.
It's just my canvas is
Here's a little trunk.
here,
and you don't have
and
to
I need
show
it
the
there.
entire trunk because the leaves are gonna
The mic
cover up places you won't see
comfortably needs to be
okay,
here.
This old tree here. There's a trunk.
So I'm constantly leaning.
Wherever you want them.
I'd be totally okay. My feet are a little sore because I'm
Just
not
take a
moving
clean
my
line
feet.
and
I'm
scratch
just
through the
standing.
paint. See, it makes it look like all kinds of little
because
delicate
there's paint on the
sticks and
floor
twigs and
that I don't want to stomp
people
in,
will
so I'm
think you
keeping
work
my
for
feet
weeks doing
perfectly
this with a little
straight.
one-haired brush. See, if you want them to be wider, stronger, turn the knife, and they'll get thicker. And you can put limbs on trees or whatever you want. Just doing this.
It's just the
Most of these will be covered up, as I say.
it's the way that I have to
Put a
be.
few on the other side over here.
It's mostly the paint on the floor, I'll be honest.
Just here and there. Okay.
Because I have to be really conscious not to step in it.
Over here, let's have some reflections. So take the big brush, decide where
Well, hang on. There's always some whites and some brown. Okay.
Now then, let's make a few tree trunks here and there. And to do that, we'll take a little of the dark sienna, a little Van Dyke brown, and some white. Just pull it out very flat. Don't overmix. Leave it marble like that. Cut across. Get that little roll of paint. All those various colors will be in that little roll out here. It's all there. See there? Okay. Now then, we'll go right up in here. Just touch. Allow the canvas to pull off what it wants. Give it just a least little pull to the side. And you can put in just a happy little tree trunk wherever you want them. That easy. Maybe in
I
this
got
big
black
tree
all over
over
this,
here.
but like it's fine. He
Here's
said
a
don't
little
overmix
trunk.
this,
You
right?
don't have to show the entire trunk because the leaves are going to cover up places.
So
You won't see all of it. Okay, maybe in this old tree here, there's a trunk lives. Wherever you want them. Wherever you want them. Another thing, just take a clean knife and scratch through the paint.
that'll
See,
do.
it makes it look like all kinds of little
That'll do.
delicate sticks and twigs, and people will think you work for weeks doing this with a little one-haired brush. See, if you want them to be wider, stronger, turn the knife, and they'll get thicker.
It wasn't paint. There's still
you
only
can
the
put
one bit of
limbs on
paint. It
trees
was
or whatever you want, just doing
tissue
this.
paper that's covered in paint.
Most of these will be covered up, as I say.
There's still only one bit of paint on the
Put
floor.
a few on the other side over here. Just here and there. Okay. Now then, over here, let's have some reflections.
some
So take the
reeds.
big brush, decide where you want reflections and land.
I actually
beneath.
can't scratch through
Grab
this.
and
It's
just
not
put it
working.
straight down. Straight down. The liquid white is still wet. It stays wet for several days on a good canvas.
Can you hear how
Paint
hard I'm
will
hitting
move,
this?
And you can turn what was land right into reflections. That easy. Then go lightly across.
Oh, I'm getting it.
Okay. Let me grab an old 1-inch brush here. Now then, let's begin putting some highlights on all these things. I'm going to go right into a touch of the liquid white into yellow. CAD yellow. I'm going to reach up here, be right back, get a little sap green.
Just getting through on the floor.
Maybe add a little black, dull it down some. There. You could just use black and yellow. Makes a beautiful green. I'm looking for a dark green color here.
Wait, whoa. He said
Dark green
white.
color. Green. White canvas. And the paint will move.
I can't do
and
that. It
you
doesn't
can
move.
turn
It's
what was
dry.
land
Oh,
right into reflections.
it's dry.
That easy. Then go lightly across.
I will. Cheers. I will
Okay.
drink my tea.
Let me grab an old 1-inch brush here. Now then, let's begin putting some highlights on all these things. I'm going to go right into a touch of the liquid white into yellow.
Okay.
CAD yellow. I'm going to reach up here, be right back, get a little sap green. Maybe add a little black, dull it down some. There. You could just use black and yellow. Makes a beautiful green. I'm looking for a dark green color here. Dark green color. Bring it brush back to a nice
Okay, he's
sharp,
using like
sharp
2 of
edge.
these,
See
right?
there? Bring it down, and highlight, grab it, go lightly across.
He wants a green, but why don't we just use a green?
Okay. Let me grab an old 1-inch brush here. Now then,
I should have done a happy little
let's begin
accident
putting some
counter.
highlights on all
I
these
feel like
things.
we'd be in triple
I'm gonna go
digits.
right into a touch of the liquid white.
It'd be triple
into
digits.
yellow.
Like this is
CAD
just
yellow,
mess
reach up
down
Be
here.
right back, get a little
It's just mess.
sap green.
Okay, yellow and
Maybe
white and a
add
bit of
little
green.
black,
Okay.
dull it down some. There. You could just use black and yellow. Makes a beautiful green. I'm looking for a dark green color here. Dark green color. bring that brush back
That's
to
so
a
much pain.
nice,
So much
sharp,
pain.
sharp edge. See there? It's very sharp. Okay. Now then, I want to highlight these big evergreens using just the corner of the brush. Just sneak in here and put all kinds of little highlights. Don't kill all your dark areas though. Evergreens are usually quite
Can't get
dark.
the paint. Can't
so
pick it up.
try not to kill all those dark areas. They're important, especially in evergreens. Okay, a little bit out here on this one. Don't want him left out. That easy.
That's kind of close to his green.
That easy.
Oh no, I touched the other spot.
Okay, let's go over here to this other evergreen. While we're in the evergreen business, shoot.
Look, I'm learning. I'm wiggling. Hey, Sidere. How you doing?
Just basically using just the corner of the brush though. And
This
not
is a
great deal of
nightmare.
pressure.
Doing.
If your paint won't come off your brush.
I'm just repeating myself so much.
That easy.
But it's a
Okay, let's
nightmare.
go over here to this other evergreen. While we're in the evergreen business, shoot, might as well get them all. See there? Just basically using just the corner of the brush though, and not a great deal of pressure. If your paint won't come off your brush, add the least little touch of paint thinner. That'll loosen the paint up and allow it to.
Yeah, that's what
come
I'm doing,
off
Bob. A
easier.
little bit of paint through
Thin
this
paint
water.
will stick to a thick paint.
You can hardly even see. This one's a bit more defined.
It'll wash
This
the
one's a
brush
bit
off
more
real quick.
defined.
Give them a good shake, and off we go. Now we can begin working on these
I
leaf
don't
trees.
have the choice,
Back into the
Sidere,
liquid
because of
And
the
let's
amount
go
of paint that I've
here
got.
Through some yellow.
And at this
Just a
point,
touch
I'm
of green.
I'm not
Just to
even
get a
lying.
nice shiny green.
I've
In
lost.
your world,
I was
you pick whatever
trying.
color you want.
I was trying, but
Just
the
wanna show
more
you
that he
how
does
to
stuff
create the
that I
effect.
can't do with
Pull that brush in one
acrylics,
direction and get it full of paint. It's a lot
the
of
the
paint.
harder I
The secret
just
to this is
stop.
to have a lot of paint, so you just have to barely touch the canvas. If you have to hit the canvas firmly or hard,
I just.
then it's going to smudge. We pulled it in one direction, it rounds one corner. Look
I'm a
right up there.
visual learner,
You
so I
see
can't
how it's
undo
round
the
on that
fact that
corner.
I'm watching him do one thing
that
and I have
round
to do
corner
it
to the top.
differently.
Go slightly above the dark, give it the least little touch, and just push slightly upward. You're just barely bending the bristles. It's a delicate little touch. No pressure.
Oh no, I'm hitting the cameras. I'm sorry.
And working layers, working downward. See there? There we go. Down, down.
It's there.
Just decide where your tree lives and paint him in. That's all you have to do. But think about
I
the
lost
limbs
the
that are
lid.
projecting towards you. They're not just all going out the sides.
Decide where my tree lives.
And don't
My
just
tree
look
lives in
around.
hell.
Look at it. Get a feel for it.
My tree lives
The
in
best thing you do
Avernus.
is
One of the 7
take
levels
some
of
time
hell. Is
and
that
go out in
okay,
your
Bob?
yard or go out in the woods and study trees. Make friends with a tree. Talk to him. Then you'll get to understand him. Look at what makes a tree look round. What gives it personality.
Hang on, I'm gonna go back.
Tuck it in the lid. Just take on the rest. Have a lot. Get it full of paint. It's
Yeah,
a
I got it full
lot
of paint. I got
there.
all
The
loads of
secret to
paint.
this
Problem
to have
is-
a lot of paint, so you just have to barely touch the canvas. If you have to hit the canvas firmly or hard, then it's going to smudge. We pulled it in one direction, it rounds one corner. Look right up here. You can see how it's round on that corner.
I
With
can't.
that rounded corner to the top, go slightly above the dark,
Okay.
give it the least little touch.
I got no dark up here,
And
but
just
I'm just
push
gonna put a
slightly
tree
upward.
here anyway.
You're just barely bending the bristles.
Unless I no.
It's a delicate little touch, no pressure. And then work in layers, working downward. See there?
I swear it's a
There
lot
we
of
go.
paint.
Down, down. Just
When I
decide
do
where the
it,
tree lives and
It just blobs. If I do it like he does, my paintbrush is just overloaded.
Think about limbs
And if I try and
projecting towards you.
unload it,
they're not just all going out
It
the
doesn't-
sides. And don't just hit it random. Look at it. Get a feel for it.
It
One of the best
just
things you do
blobs.
is take some time and go out in your yard or go out in the woods and study trees. Make friends with a tree.
I tried, Bob,
to
but
him.
they bullied me.
Then you'll get to
Bob, the trees
understand it.
bullied me. I got allergies.
Look at what makes a tree look round. What what gives it personality.
Dude, his trees look
Get
so
a
good, though.
touch of paint thinner on my brush, just to thin the paint a little bit. Okay, maybe right in here now. It's a happy little bush it lives right there.
Okay, sure, Bob.
Very
Little
little
happy
pressure.
little bush.
Very, very little pressure. Done a pretty
Happy little
something
bush.
here.
There you go.
Add a little yellow ochre,
There we go.
a little Indian yellow, here and there, a little touch of bright red. Just sort of mix color on the brush. Shoot for...
Sure, I don't have any other colors on my
maybe
palette
back
right
here.
now, so
Ooh, there's a nice one.
I'd
There's a
like to,
nice one.
Bob.
You ought to be able to really see him. Little fireball.
It's very nice watching him
Nice
paint.
Bright one.
He does some
Happy.
real nice paintings.
Maybe there's one that lives in front of him. Pushes him back.
I don't want to do
There's a
more,
bush
Bob.
that is
I'll be
yours.
honest. I don't
There's
want
a
more
forest
because
away.
I can't.
Do him first.
I don't.
Okay, now you can use the side of the brush and just push upward. See? Make all kinds of happy little grassy
I want to do
areas.
this with.
Look at that. Isn't that a super, super way?
I
Create
want to
all
do
kinds
this
of
with
little bushes.
more.
Work in layers here, though. And notice there's a dark area.
Hey,
See
Nerdy.
the little dark area between each layer? That's the only thing that separates your bushes. Don't kill it. It's your good friend. Keep the camera right here. Let me show you. You can take the
Just
knife
wait. Oh,
and
see,
come
look,
right
he's like,
back in
oh,
here.
load the brush,
And in these
get
dark
lots on the
areas,
brush. When I
scratch in
do it,
little sticks. Just
I
in the
have to,
dark
like,
areas, so-
undo
and it'll help create
that shit.
depth in your painting.
Also, I tried to make that lighter and
See
yellower,
this?
but it doesn't work.
And it gives little sticks and twigs. It holds all these little bushes.
It doesn't
up.
work.
Looks like a lot of
I want to
detail.
do this again,
And you haven't worked very
but
hard.
actually with oils.
You hadn't hardly worked at all.
Thanks,
Don't
Flo.
tell nobody that. That's our secret, okay? See? Painting's fun. It should always make you happy. Load a little more color on the brush.
Painting's supposed to make me happy. I
And
don't
maybe
think I'm supposed to
let's do
paint.
This one right back here. Here's a
I think I
happy
should
little
not
bush.
supposed to paint, guys.
He lives right there. Got a little arm that comes out through there. Make up little stories.
No, I genuinely want to try this
Talk to
with
the- talk to
with
the
the right
canvas.
materials, though. Sure.
Shoot, people expect us painters to be half crazy. It's all right. You can get away with it. Okay. Indian yellow, yellow ochre, but let's put some bright red in there too. What the heck? Now, as I mentioned earlier, when you're doing this at home, you use the colors that make you happy. I want to use colors here that are bright enough that you can see them and you can distinguish how they're made. There we go. Because very soon, how to paint will become easy. What's going to be hard is what to paint. That becomes the challenge. One thing it'll help you there, we have
In a-
all
putting
kinds
a
of
tree in the
instructional
front.
books. And there's a book for each television series, and each book contains 13
I've been lost along the way.
paintings with detailed instructions.
We went too
and just
fast.
hundreds and hundreds of how-to pictures. It'll give you a lot of ideas of things.
Where
to
did you get
paint.
lost, really?
And with what you've learned here, you shouldn't have any trouble at all. Any trouble at all.
I'm having lots of
If you'd
trouble,
like,
Bob.
We have instructors that travel all over the
With
country. We
oils,
have
but it would
certified
be much easier
instructors
to do it this way.
that I
Honestly,
personally have taught
from all of this,
and
yes,
trained, and
100%.
we guarantee. And these instructors travel all over the
I
country.
would agree.
Teaching hundreds.
Not
and
that I
hundreds of
know.
people the joy of painting. If you'd like to
'Cause
have
I
an
don't
instructor
know.
in your area, let us know. Or let your local art shop know.
The
Okay.
first trees. Oh, these smudges at the back.
Maybe.
These
Yep, there's one.
smudges.
But do one bush at a time. One bush at a time.
After
Just
painting the
one at
happy
a
little
time.
sky, things went kind of difficult.
Here's one. See that little
I have to turn the
rascal?
speed down on the video.
You're
Well, that's
looking
why
for a
I'm
little lacy.
keeping going back,
Here's
but
one.
also like he's doing all this detail that I'm just not adding.
You're looking for that little
I'm just not
lacy
adding it.
effect. Should you get a bush that you don't like, just take your knife, scrape it right off, just to a bushectomy. Scrape that little rascal off, put your dark color back in, and you can do it right over the top. No problem. No problem at all.
But yeah, I've been skipping back a
Because
lot,
if you're
but
not
then
happy with
he's
something,
doing like, we'll
then you'll
do,
change it.
we're gonna put some trees in, and he'll do like 5, and I'll just do 2,
There we go. There's another little bush lives right
and
there.
I let it play. A bushectomy? Yeah, I was wondering if anyone was gonna
There's a
point
bright
that out.
little rascal. Isn't it pretty?
It's honestly, that was kind of controversial,
Stand
because,
up
you know,
nice.
70s and
Tell you what,
80s,
Before we get too far along,
controversial
we use
to
a little
go
small
for the
knife. It's fun
bushectomy. It
for
wasn't
getting
the
in
most
there.
popular thing.
maybe you want to have maybe back in here lives.
Far
maybe
along,
there's
may
a
need to
big
yoink the name of
rock,
the.
big
I can
stone.
give you the link to the video right now. Oh shit, what's he
There he
doing?
is. Just use some Van Dyke brown, a little dark sienna on it.
I don't know if
Paint a
this.
big old happy rock, and then we can take some. Oh, we can take some brown. And
I didn't
some
think
white.
about this. I didn't think about this earlier because Carbuncle actually asked which episode it was, and I did not think about the fact that I could just give you the link. There you go. That's the link to this. He's at a new section. I need to replenish my waters. How's your evening been, Nerdy? How's your Baldur's Gating? That's what you said you were doing, right? Dude, it's so weird because I'm so used to just looking up to my camera. You'll notice that that's a good idea, Sigmund. I keep looking up like that because that's where the camera usually is, not there. So I keep looking up, but not at the camera. And I have chat in a different place as well. Okay, let me replenish my water. Taking a break. Brain is tired. That's fair, honestly, because especially if you've been doing fighting, it's brain heavy. Up and hours props the same point as Julie. Oh, no worries, dude. It's 2 a.m., mate. Like, go bed. It's late. It's late. Right, let me replenish my water real quick. I'm back. Yeah, good night, Finch, mate. I'm literally just using a bath towel now to dry things off. That blue towel is now a little bit green. Oh, you mean you're just tapping out on painting? About 2 hours ago, someone asked me if the wig was itchy. I don't know who it was, but no, it's not. Every now and then it was, a little bit, but overall. You put your progress in Discord, nice. Nice. Oi. Yeah, also nerdy, I completely understand brain being tired. This is so much brain work for me. I wasn't joking when I said I think this is actually the hardest, this is the most difficult stream I've done. Like, I feel like this is the hardest I've ever worked on a stream. Hey, pretty happy. Every little stroke is a little bit close to perfection. Giga day? Impressed you still have hands after not drawing in over 10 years? Dude, I look forward to seeing it. Okay, we're doing some kind of log or something?
Whatever color rock you want.
Or rock?
Oh, there he is, a big rock.
Okay.
Maybe back in here lives. Maybe there's a big rock, big stone.
I want to do
There he
mine
is.
over on
Just
this
use some
side,
Van Dyke brown.
against, like, in
Little
front
dark
of the
sienna on it.
green here, so it stands out a bit more.
See, paint a big old happy rock. And then we can
Problem
take
solving? Yeah.
Oh, we can take some brown and some white.
But I've
Whatever
also
color
never
rock
done
you want.
this, so it's not just problem solving something that I know. It's like complete,
Still using the small
massive
knife. Just reach up
problem
in here.
solving.
Just like you were doing a little mountain. Just let this bounce along and put some highlight on that rock. Isn't that a pretty little rock? See there? And he lives out here amongst all these bushes and trees and rocks.
And a
With this
little
baby
burnt
mountain,
center
some
into that
proper
as well.
care, nutrition. Shoot, he'll grow up and be a big mountain too. Shoot, tell you what, all we got brown going here. Maybe over on this side, let's put in a little
Brush
bit
is
of land.
really
We don't
wet.
want all these bushes to fall off in the water. We'll give him some. We'll give him something for his little foots to stand on here. Van Dyke brown, just like so. And we can use some brown. Shoot, a little touch of blue even in there. Graze it. Okay, brown, white, touch of
Oh,
blue.
that looks awful.
Just let that sort of bounce
That
along.
looks awful.
Makes a nice high. It looks like dirts and rock, stones. Okay, if you want to.
It's not quite what I was going for. Not quite what I was going for, but you know.
Lighter color and just barely graze here and there. Just barely. That'll make it jump right out at you. Now then, with the 1-inch brush, see this is a very straight edge here. You can take and just pop in a little bush. Look at there. See? And that sort of pushes that
Nice.
back.
Will you let me?
Just here and there. Just a happy little bush wherever you think they should live.
I attempted the rock.
Back into our
We got a
color.
rock. We've added the way.
And
It already stopped. No,
Nice.
it's 3 a.m., dude.
Put in
Yeah,
a
it's
little
late
bush
as
too.
hell.
right around
Late
here.
as hell.
Right around. See? Right around the rock.
It was you that asked Mandy about the
One thing
the
I'd
thing.
like to mention, if you've enjoyed
The
painting along
itchiness.
with me on this instructional videotape, we have numerous other tapes by myself and a lot of other fantastic painters in just about every medium you can think of.
Look at him self-promoting.
If you'd like a free color
That's
brochure showing a lot of the tapes that we have, drop me a line.
I'm
glad
pretty sure
to
he's
send you
wrapping
one.
up. There's 4 minutes.
Give you an idea of some of the
There's 4
beautiful,
minutes
beautiful
left.
projects you can do in the comfort of your home with videotape. Okay, now I'm going to take just a clean knife and I'm going to go up in here and there I'm going to just scratch in just some sticks and
You
some
do it.
twigs.
What's he doing? I
wherever
think
you
I might
they
be
should
done.
live.
I might be done.
Wherever you want them. Okay, a little bit of liquid white.
What else is he doing? What else are you doing,
Go
sir?
under this area here of dirt and
Bob, you
land,
crazy
and
bastard.
just cut in a water line, same way as we did in the back, keeping it basically straight, like so, like so. See, you can go anywhere you want to go here, but you want to.
You
keep
can't
these
really
lines
tell what is the water and what
straight as
isn't
you
on
can.
mine. So I feel like doing all this bit's just I don't even know where to do it.
Okay, maybe there's a happy little ripple lives out here. This too should be straight.
I'm seeing what he's doing. I'm like, I can't add anything like this.
Okay. Tell you
I don't know
what,
where my
with the
water
round
is
brush,
really.
I'm
It's
gonna
all a
put
bit muddy.
paint thinner on it.
But what else is he? What else is there to
Let's
do,
go
Bob?
right up here in the brown. You want this to be as thin as ink. This is paint thinner, little Van Dyke brown. Turn that brush. Turn it. It brings it to a sharp,
Okay.
nice sharp point.
Hang on.
See. Okay, let's go up here. Now,
Oh my
this is
God,
a
my
thin,
back.
thin paint. Maybe in here it lives a little stick or twig. Right there. Right here. And this paint is thin. It will flow.
Oh, see that looks
Will literally
dope.
Flow right off your brush.
That just looks so
If
good
your paint
though.
won't flow, then it's probably not thin enough. Add a little more paint thinner to it.
That does
Sometimes
look
I
so
use a
good.
thin oil. That'll work quite nicely too. See,
You know
we've
what
got
I'm
an
gonna
old
do?
stick. It lives there, and he's got a friend.
We'll
who lives
sign
over
it.
here. It's always old sticks in the woods, and it adds little details to your painting. Okay, while I have,
That didn't quite turn into what
I
my
have the
signature
liner
is,
brush.
but
I'm gonna go right into paint thinner, and right into the bright red, and that will do the most important part of the painting. Thin the paint once again until it's consistency.
bigger
of
rock
ink.
now.
Load the brush full.
bigger rock it goes down here.
And let's go right down in here and sign our painting, just like so. And this thin paint.
Wait.
flow. See? There we go. And I hope you've enjoyed this painting. It's a lot of fun. It'll teach you how to use the equipment. and it's very, very rewarding. And I look forward
If what's up,
to painting
my
with you
own
again on other
signature.
instructional videos.
Uses
And
paint
until
thinner?
then,
Yeah, uses
from
paint
all
thinner
of
because
us
he's
here,
using oils, so
happy
it makes
painting,
sense.
and God bless.
But Bobby's whack at painting in acrylics. I'm also saying it in red as well. I don't know if he used actual, it's like so bright. It's close enough. That's close enough to my signature for this stuff. Are you very, very rewarded? I am. Relieved? I am relieved. Thank the Lord it's over. Is that what I'm supposed to feel? To be honest, I don't feel the same. Like, it's an ADHD thing. I don't have the same level of, like, internal satisfaction and reward when I get a task done. I feel relief. I don't really feel a... Efforts were made. Look, there were times where I really tried not to cry. My poor back. Oh my god, okay. An attempt was made. My signature is basically just S and a star. If you're wondering what it's supposed to be, it's not my actual legal signature. Obviously I wouldn't show that on stream. My signature is supposed to be something close to this. Where's the camera? There it is. It's like an S and a star. That's what it's supposed to be. It doesn't work. You don't feel the dopamine? Not in the same way, no. I do not. When a task is done, I'm just like, oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. That's basically how it ends. Do I have any plans for this? I will give it to my mum to put on the fridge. No, I wouldn't. Honestly, I wouldn't give it to my mum. You know why? We were having this conversation yesterday, I think, and people were talking about, No, I was having this conversation in Cup's chat. Cupperbutt was talking about this, like her mum is like super, like her biggest fan and stuff. My mum is just really, really realistic. So like, I remember when I was at my peak fitness and I had abs and I was like the weight that I am now, but I was like 14% body fat. Like I was pretty cut. And my mum was like, I said something about a six-pack and she was like, you don't have a six-pack. Okay. Me and my sister were in a choir as kids. My mum's talking to other people. Yeah, they both joined the choir. I don't know why, because they can't sing. That's what my mum's like. Yeah. So I wouldn't give this to my mum because she'd be like, that's awful. Like, legit. Not exaggerating. If Kat was awake, she'd agree. Speaking of my mum, though, she did get me a lot of duck stuff for my birthday. I'm just trying to find all the lids. Because I took the lids off all the paints and I didn't put them back on. So I'm trying to reseal them all, if you're wondering what I'm up to right now. That's hard, tough. Yeah, my mum's pretty harsh. Like, my biggest critic is myself, but also my mum. Don't get me wrong, she means the best for me. Shit. Guys, I've lost a cap. Ooh. I was holding this in my hand and I just looked down and look at how much paint is just coming out of the end of it. Sounds like your mum. Yeah, honestly, I genuinely think that my mum, she is some level of neurodivergent. And that's what I put it down to. That's what I put it down to. Ultimately. Feel more relieved as well. It's because there's always something next, so I get that. It's even when there isn't something next, it's just like, oh, thank God I don't have to think about that thing anymore. Because if I'm not thinking about something, I've forgotten it. It doesn't exist to me anymore. So I have to regularly be reminded and think about stuff constantly. The Discord, yeah, let's if people are willing, if people are okay with it being shown on stream, we will show the attempts that other people have made. 70% of it is your progress pics. Probably because your mum helped create that inner voice. I don't know, I think most people, I feel like most people, their biggest critic, they are their own biggest critic. Aren't they? Is that not a thing? Just need to shift all this stuff so I can actually use my mouse. Calling your art an attempt. I was calling mine an attempt. And lumping everybody else in with me. This one's better than the first go. Look, I learn. I did. First, I should just do that. The first mountain really messed up, but that's because I was trying to use the knife. And I don't know how to use knives with the acrylics. Oh man. My lower back is aching. It is aching. But thanks for joining the Discord, by the way, folks. I'm on streamer mode, so I can't see people's names. Can't see who it is, but welcome. Willkommen. It's real. Doing it with paint is way harder. And even harder. It's genuinely, I don't think I've had a problem if it was the same. There'd have been a lot less moaning. Which, by the way, guys, thanks for hanging out. Not just hanging out, but spending some time with me on my birthday. But also, I'm going to do this. I'm going to sit down. But also, dealing with all my whinging and moaning. And constant complaining. Look, when I'm doing shit like this, the masking stops and I struggle to stop the inner voice from leaking out. There we go. It's a little closer to the normal. Hey. It was really funny. I'm glad it was funny. Because I wasn't as stressed as it's an ADHD thing. Is how I would explain it to people. It's an ADHD thing in that you get really intense emotions, but they will be really high, but at the same time, like, I'm not, you can get overtaken by them, but when I'm doing stream stuff, like, that's just I'm too frustrated to hide it on stream, so I have to let it out. Like, I was too frustrated. You gotta see it. But at the same time, it's one of those where it's like, it's really intense emotion that will then fade pretty quick. But yeah, you can see now, this is how close this camera is to me. I've been, like, bending around all over for, like, the whole thing. Julie, yours looks awesome. By the way, your mountains look dope. Oh my god, I forgot. Here I am doing all this, I forgot, like, Blue. By the way, guys, if you don't know, Blue is, like, a legit artist. They have, like Blue Dragon. One of our regulars. They're really, really good. I'm pretty sure their Instagram is linked to their Discord. I'm pretty sure that's how I looked at their art. I keep forgetting where the camera is because I've moved chat around so much. I usually just look at chat. I need to put chat next to the camera. Oh. Okay, what are we in? We're like 4 hours in. Oh my god, that took 4 hours. 4 hours, and I think 2.5 of it was just me going, what do I do? I can't do this, and complaining about the difference between acrylics and oils. I think that was a good 2.5 hours. But no, I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. I'm glad you guys have enjoyed hanging out with it and weren't too concerned. Finch, yours looks dope. I don't have, not really an artist, I guess. Yours looks good, though. Carbuncle, yours looks stylized to me. If you know what I mean. It looks stylized. Looking forward to doing this because of the less nice week with appointments, yeah. Okay, how can I... Hang on, where are all of... I have got so much stuff in the way right now. Hang on. I have a million windows. Where's my stream deck? I'll show some of the work off because honestly, all of it looks really good. We should do it again. You gotta pay me. You gotta pay me to go through this again. That, and I have to buy the... I don't know that we've got oil paints. Okay, it feels weird being sat down now. Okay, there we go. We're not on... I can't see any... Where is everything? Okay, there we're on the right scene. I can actually just do... Where's Discord? I've lost chat for a moment. Hang on. How much? I don't know. Don't make me put a number. I don't know how much it would cost me to get all the oils. Hang on, I'm just gonna look at the most recent picture from everyone. Julie's looks dope. I'm really zoomed in. I like your clouds. I'm a fan of the clouds. Oh. It zoomed out too much. Yeah, oils are expensive. I don't know what we have. Like, Cat will have some, but I don't know if they're, like, in good condition and all that. You know. Hey, Blue. I didn't know if you were still lurking. Here's Santa's. Again, I like that I know where the water is in yours. I don't in mine. I don't know where the water is in mine. A Blue. Blue, yours is gorgeous. There's Blue's. Just nice and easy with some pencils. Finch, I love it. love that I know where the lines of the mountain are. I've still got the canvas on my desk, by the way. I'm like leaning weird. Should be in bed, but this is fun. Yeah, I don't really do art. I love art. I really do. I love watching art. I love people drawing. Like watching people drawing and seeing how things take shape. And I find doing it stressful. I like your mountains. And I like the area, like these bits over here, you know, where the like clouds and the fade. That's nice. That's nice. I think I've got everyone that posted their most up-to-date one. I am seeing your progress and stuff. I don't know if I showed Carbuncles, actually. There's Carbuncles. Carbuncle, I like yours. Yours looks like I said, yours looks like stylized. Oh, that's too much. Like, I like how chunky it is. Need a canvas extension? It's like, fuck your knife, Bob, I'm airbrushing. Yeah. Don't fuck your knives, if there's any Bobs listening. Don't do that. Guys, your progress was great along the way. Oh, I should have been able to have this on my second monitor, so as I'm painting, I can see it all coming through. Watching the feed, that'd have been cool. That would have been pretty cool. Oh. But you can't even see. It's that's in the way. Where's my button? Oh, I don't have a button for Bob Ross. It's just here. There you go. That's mine. Hang on, where's chat? I need to look at the Bob Ross. What's he doing? Yeah. I'm Bob now. Hi. Guys, I got more books for my birthday. I got Jurassic Park and The Lost World books for my birthday, which is pretty cool. And I got a book called Horror Store, which is a really weird book that's basically set in a, not an IKEA, but an IKEA that's haunted. And it follows like the people that work there. Or someone that gets trapped in it, I don't know, but the book itself looks like an it looks like an IKEA magazine. Like an IKEA what do they call it? Like catalog. The actual book looks like that. I rock the fro. Unfortunately, I'm completely bald. I mean, I'm not actually completely bald, but I just shaved my head because I'm bald enough that you ain't getting respect from people and keeping your the hair that I have, you know. It sounds cool. Horror Store. Yeah, the O has an umlaut, but it's spelled. Oh, I don't. It's spelled like that. It looks really cool. I'm looking forward to it. I'm getting so many books for my birthday. It's great. Okay, I guess I'll wrap up because I don't know what else to do. Because it's going to be really difficult to switch to like games or whatever now because everything's all over the place at the moment. I've lost the Bob. Oh no, I haven't. It's there. But it doesn't want to find Bob. Find the Bob. Hang on, wait. If I... No, not that. Not that. Oh, there's Bob. But he doesn't want a Bob here. I don't know why it won't Bob, guys. I'm sorry. That's not what I wanted. That's not Jesus either. Oh, no. I'm a shambles. I'm a mess. No, it has an umlaut over the top. The two dots. Can we add a Bob Ross fro redeem? You know what? We probably should. That's not a bad idea. Yeah, there you go. Like Finch wrote it. Horror Store.
Get in, loser. We're going shopping.
I can't see.
Happy Bob Day.
Julie, thank you for the $10. Thank you, dude. I appreciate it. I really do. Yesterday, by the way, guys, everyone that hung out for What's it called? Is that another bean? Is that another bean? I've already done the $20 one. We hit 35 though, so I do owe a bean. Oh wait. How many subs have we had today? Did I miss a sub bean? Take it you are having a biblical lie down. That sounds like sex. Just by calling it biblical. There's no losing Bob. The Bob is always in our hearts. True, Regaltus. That's deep and very true. Thank you for hanging out, mate, and thank you for that gift sub earlier. Look at that, he's not even subbed himself and he's giving the gift of no. He's keeping the ads to himself and removing the ads from other people. Look at that. What a hoarder of ads. A hoarder of ads. But yeah, I owe a bean from that. Julie, thank you for that $10. Any money that I get at the moment, aside from like, you know, the money genuinely helps me pay bills, like from subs, memberships, tips, whatever it is. Helps me pay bills, but also like anything aside is going into a pot so that I can, some of it, like I've bought the odd cheap game here and there for stream, which is great to be able to do that, but also it's going towards getting a graphics card, a new graphics card, so I can do more. So yeah, I really appreciate it. Hang on, I'm losing all of my windows. Okay, here we go. Here's the bean. And then I am going to wrap up because, oh my god, my back. Okay, that is either popcorn or rotten egg. Popcorn or rotten egg. And the weekly will stay because I'm streaming tomorrow and Monday. It's a full stream week, so... Got your sleep, so I was 5. No, thank you for hanging out, Santa. It's good seeing you, mate. Thanks for joining in. We'll be back tomorrow. I might check out Avowed. We will, yeah, we'll see. But yeah, Sunday, Monday we're still streaming, so the weekly stands. So there's chance of more beans as we go over the next couple of days. Anyway, here we go. Here it is. Thank you for the bits and the tips. Oh, that's not a good... I could breathe, and that's a bad one. Sometimes it's worse when you know. Sometimes it's much worse when you know that it's coming. I'd rather let there be chance for it to be good. There you go. Were we close to the next one? Please say no. I didn't see. And I can't see right now. Where's my OBS? Everything's all over the place. I don't know what's happening. I couldn't find OBS. I was like, did I close it? But obviously not. I'm still live. Okay, no. We're like $10 away. That's fine. We're good. I'm safe. After seeing you throw, it's hard to believe. It's hard to imagine bald. I am very bald. Hang on. Does that make it more difficult? Or less? Is that better or worse? I sound like an optician now. Better or worse? Anyway, guys, if you're new and you've enjoyed hanging out, drop a follow if you haven't already disappeared or haven't already followed. Don't forget, so you can come hang out with us again. I like to do some stuff special from time to time when I can. I'm usually playing games, but I do stuff a bit different from time to time. I am tired as fuck, so we are going to wrap it there. Let me just have a quick see if people look like they're going to be finishing. not sure. I'm not sure. I'm not gonna raid there. Because I've been going forever, and they don't usually. But let's have a look. Okay, let's go. I'm gonna send you to Pulsey. You raided the other day. I'm gonna send you over to Pulsey. Thank you all for hanging out. Again, follow if you want. If you don't want to, then you know, don't. I'm not your dad, probably. Alpaca. Thank you for the biddies, mate. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. And for the birthday wishes, obviously. I'm gonna close it off on YouTube, guys. Thank you all for hanging out over there, and thank you for watching if you've watched after the fact.